Sports fans are gearing up at Interstate Sports, your home for officially licensed fan gear. We have jerseys, custom frames, team signs, draft tumblers, and more. For every sports fan's needs, visit interstatesportsgifts.com.
Take it back, take it back, take it back, take it back, slide, 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 you finna go live, slide, you finna go live, slide, you finna go live, slide, I like you got some skate, skates on, skates on, skate, I like you got on some 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 skate. Let's go.
What's up, Kane Nation? Oh, damn, Gina. Oh, my Canes. The hurricane looked like a tropical depression on Saturday. Shout out to my dog V12. We were watching the game. Undisclosed location. We was in witness protection. I had to testify on Coach Guidry and Coach Miro and Coach Cristobal office. So I had to go into witness protection to tell them what I knew. As we already know, the Hurricanes undefeated until last week. Lost to Georgia Tech for the second year in a row. Didn't take a knee the first year. Got a knee put in our back the second year. I didn't count on this. I didn't. I got so mad I moved my camera. I got to tighten up. It's not over. We just made it a little bit more difficult for ourselves. Made it just a tad bit difficult for ourselves. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming through. Normal guy, what's up with you, baby? Anything's everything. What's happening? Ro, what's up? Skate your A over here so we can get started. I'm ready. I need y'all to call in too, because we're gonna have some. I need to have some real heart to heart with the team about this, man. We need to have a team members only meeting. I voted no on the poll. You shouldn't have got on the poll, Shad. That first of all, you shouldn't have got on the poll. Nothing good leads from being on the poll, Shad. Say no to the poll and yes to the books. Shad. Speaking of the poll, will the Miami Hurricanes defense make adjustments during the bye week? Currently got 25 votes. 56% of you all said no, and 44% of you all said yes so far. Oh, ye of little faith. Ye of little faith. 59% now at no, 41% at yes. If you haven't watched The Good, Bad, and Uglies, go check them out. Starting at the VTech game going forward. If you're not familiar with The Good, Bad, and Uglies, I call it Good, Bad, and Ugly, where we break down the film, highlight, and we show the good plays, the bad plays, and the downright ugly plays. And yes, I do believe now. I believe you should not be on the poll, Shad. I keep telling you that. But there are some fundamental issues, in my opinion, about this. And a lot of people are screaming, fire Lance Guidry, fire Lance Guidry. I don't think it's, like, to me, that's the low-hanging fruit. And I wish I could show them on here, like the good, bad, and ugly, and kind of go through some of this and even talk. I know I'm talking over it, but kind of even explain even more. But I can't because they copyright me so much. But I think Lance Guidry being fired is the low-hanging fruit. I think he's the easy one to pluck off the tree and say, get rid of him. When that fruit that's on the tree is not the problem. It's just sick right now. And you got to find the root of a problem. And I believe it starts in the root of the tree. And in the root of the tree is where the problem exists. I think it's players. I think it's coaches. I think it's teaching. I think it's or lack of understanding. I don't know if it's difficult. It could be language, meaning the verbiage that is being used on the football field. It could be football IQ. It could be quite a bit. And I think it's a culmination of all of those things, if you want to know the truth. Lack of athleticism and awareness. What I'm simply saying here is from a defensive perspective, there are quite a few things going wrong. And we get 2 bye weeks this season. We've never had 2 that I can remember. So you have 2 opportunities to go in, one, and rest up your body, heal up, because these seasons get long, man. These players beat up. But to have a bye week here to come out to play just Wake Forest and Syracuse is a plus. However, if you watch the games, offensively, meaning the opponent, they're just piggybacking off of what the people have done previously. And I told you that's how football works. Everybody has a base playbook, but they say, wait a minute, I got to play similar to that, but I'm going to put the same wrinkle Puke University put in on that bunch set. May do it just a little bit different. I may do something that I saw Cal do. We have very similar play, but I'm going to put that wrinkle in to see if it works. Oh, and one last word is trust. I don't think our defense trusts one another. And in football, defensive trust is what makes defenses great. You have to trust that the man next to you is going to do their job. Shout out to Michael Irvin, if you ever heard that speech before. And that's what I'm starting to see. There's a lack of trust in one another. Who's going to do what jobs? Now you're starting to see people trying to do the next man's job and then end up getting split. I think that we don't disguise anything, and people can say off the cuff. And again, these are things I don't know. This is from a guy sitting at his house on the couch, looking at it on TV, breaking it down. But I'm not in the room, so I don't know what's being discussed. I don't know what's being taught. I don't know what questions are being asked. So if I'm wrong, if any Hurricane players or coaches watch this and I'm wrong, that's fine. Hit me up on the phone. Coach Cristobal got my number. But if I'm being serious, hit me up. Maybe if you give me a better understanding, I can convey that message, not saying who I got the information from, but maybe I can get a better understanding of what's happening. And it's not just a guesswork. Because here's what I see, what my eyes are telling me, are those things I talked about. The problem, and when people started complaining, oh, y'all complain. It wasn't a complaint as more as it may sound that way, but it was more of an observation of what was going to happen if you don't fix it. You know, I'm the analogy king. It's no different than having a nail in your tire and you know it's there, and you simply say, the tire still got air in it, and you continue to drive the car around. You know that the nail is going to come loose sooner or later, or you're going to blow out a tire. And you know what happens when that happens. You're going to either get stranded on the road or it could be catastrophic. But you know there's an issue. The tire has a nail in it. And if you continue to drive around with the nail in the tire and it comes loose, the tire's going to go flat. But when people thought, oh, coach, you complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm making an observation like, hey, you might want to take that nail out the tire. Bad things keep happening. You drive around. I keep saying this. You can only play Russian roulette long enough. And let's think about it. VTech, Cal, Florida State, Louisville, Georgia Tech, Duke University. You only got 6 shots now. We already went through 5 and we were good. Think about what I'm saying. Analogy King here. VTech, click. Cal, click. Florida State, click. Louisville, click. Duke, click. Only one left. Georgia Tech, pow! That's all I'm saying. And the same problems we had, VTech kind of starting this, where we kind of went through when we went through ACC play, not Ball State, not FAMU. I thought we played an excellent game against Florida, but we didn't have anything on tape. Now that you start playing these 3 or 4 games, people have tape, even though it's Ball State, even though it's FAMU, even though it's whatever. They start can say, oh, this is what they like to do, and this is how we can hurt them. Do I believe Syracuse? It's a W. Do I believe Wake Forest? It's a W. And then we have to go to the ACC championship, who we most likely will be playing South Miami University, also known as SMU. And here's where chemistry plays a part when people talk about the transfer portal and you bring in good guys. I think we brought an excellent player. I give 1,000% love to the staff for bringing in the players they have. But when they don't play, when they haven't played together and you don't have the chemistry and the continuity, you start getting the individualism, some GDIs out there. You start getting a bunch of GDIs out there. What is that? Gosh darn individuals. Because they're individually trying to make a play and not understand how to work in unison. Appreciate that, FTW. That's one of your better analogies, Coach. Thank you. Two great analogies back to back. My man. Appreciate it. So, I don't know what needs to be done in the classroom that would translate onto the football field. I don't know what needs to be done in the film study that needs to be transferred to the football field. I don't know what needs to be done with the language or the checks, aka the language meaning verbiage when you make a check. But whatever it is, it has to be fixed. Because here's what I will tell you. And I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but I'm not afraid of Wake Forest, nor am I afraid of Syracuse. I'm just not. But SMU made me scratch a little bit, if you know what I'm saying. We've seen Rhett Lashley. He can manipulate offenses. If you haven't watched the SMU game, go on YouTube and watch one. And if you don't think they're going to come, think about what I'm about to tell you. If you don't think they are going to come to play against the University of Miami, you got another thing coming. And here's why I say this. I want you to understand something. The players that are on Miami Hurricanes team are not fired up because it's SMU. They may be fired up to play Brashard Smith. They may be fired up to play Jafari Harvey. They may be fired up because they're playing their teammates. But on the flip side, SMU is fired up. And all of those players that I named, plus some that I'm probably missing, Khalil Brinson and so forth, they're fired up not just to play their former teammates, but to show the University of Miami, I'm going to put this foot in your back. I'm going to put this foot in your back. So it ain't, see, Miami players will be fired up because they're playing their former teammates. But the former teammates over here at SMU are fired up not just to play their former teammates, but also show the school and the coaches. So they're going to be ready. And if you win, you move on. If you lose, you know the old famous saying, shoulder pads to the left, helmets to the right. Season is done data. It's over. Capiche? No mas. That's what's important. Hurricane Pete on the line. Give me a second. I'll finish this out and I'll keep rolling. And I'll get to the phone calls here in a second. I think we have to find, and I don't know this because I don't know the players personally, and I don't know their mentality in the game. And if y'all just watch Hay Street, I know I brought up Corey Flagg, and a lot of people hate Corey Flagg. Why, I don't know, but whatever. But they brought up Corey Flagg, and what a lot of people, I think, underestimated about Corey Flagg was he was the communication center on that defense. And communication is key. If you don't communicate properly, you have 11 different minds that could be doing 11 different things. And I think that's part of the problem too. There's not one voice on the field that's speaking to the other 10 people that they're playing with. I hope this kind of makes sense. You got to have that person, that one person who's the voice and everybody has to follow. I don't know, like how Cam is the team leader in essence, but he's also the offensive leader. Who is the vocal, or who is the one that they say, I'm getting my instruction from on the football field? And I think that's the key element that's missing right now on our defense. Who is the guy that they look to get the call? There's a play on my good, bad, and ugly. I believe it's 3rd and 1, Georgia Tech, 3rd and 1. We're already there. They're in the huddle. They come out, run to the ball. They get down, get set. You got D lineman looking back at a linebacker, like, what I do? What you do? You got the safety talking to this person. I think it's too many voices. Imagine 3 people barking 3 different orders. Hella confusion is going to happen. Think about what I'm telling you. If I'm barking green, 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 he barking blue, 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 he barking red, red, red. There lies an issue. But if everybody hears green, 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 whether it's the call that the coach made or not, we're all playing green. We're all playing blue. We're all playing red. And I had a saying, if we're all wrong, we're all right. Meaning we're okay. Meaning Coach may have said black. I misunderstood it as blue. And I yell out blue, 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 blue. If all 11 of us are playing blue, may not be the ideal call that the coach wants, but at least we're all playing the same thing. And that's what that means. If we're all wrong, we're all right. Meaning we're all right, but we're all right. I'm interested to hear, and I titled this, what we were talking about, what went wrong and how can they bounce back. We know we gave up the edges here in the last couple of games. Like I said in the video, we like a chick with no baby hair. We ain't got no edges, though. None. But it's also because, and I'm not mad at man defense. What I'm mad at is that if they know you're in man defense, that's the easiest coverage to beat. They got man beaters out here all day long. No Diddy, I guess. There are man beater coverages that can be run 1,000 ways from Sunday. And here's what I say. I've always said this. The offense has an infinite playbook. Infinite. On defense, there's only but so many gaps you can blitz, so many different ways you can blitz it. And it's only but so many coverages you can run. Now, you can get into split coverage and all, but they're all variations of pretty much the same thing. The offense is not obligated to only run 5 routes. Oh, you can only run an out. You can only run a go. Like, say the outside receiver, he can only run goes and comebacks. It doesn't work that way. Quarterback get out the pocket, scramble drill. What route is that called? It's called get open route. It's called get open route. So that's why defense has to play with rules. And people have to understand that. Defensive installs, when you install a play, you install the play, you give the basic and you give the philosophy of it, you give the fundamentals of it, but you also install rules with it. Here are the rules. And as long as you follow the rules, you should be okay. But there's also one more caveat. Every defense has a weakness. And if your players don't understand that weakness, they'll get hurt every time. That's how you install. And I'm not saying Lance Guidry and his staff are not doing that. I'm just giving people that may not know how this works. If you install defense and just say, hey, you go back there, you got cover 3 back there, you got this third, you got that third, you got middle third. You got hook to curl, you got curl to flat, you got middle to field, hook to curl, curl to flat. All right, coach. No. And the biggest thing in coaching is you have to coach the whys. Why are you doing these things? Because you have to get a full understanding of what you're doing. Because you can't prepare a player in a week's time to see everything that the opponent is going to do, because they're going to install new things that they have not seen before. Different combinations, different route patterns, whatever. And those are the things I'm saying. So that's where your rules come in place. That's where your training comes in place. Shout out to all my veterans out there, even currently enlisted people. Shout out to Hurricane Logan in the building, man, if he's listening. So I just want to put that out there to say there are a lot of things that can happen. How can they bounce back? I say, and I don't want to say simplify because it seems to be very simple, but maybe simplify. I don't even know how to really say this, bro. I don't want to say simplify the rules because I really don't know what the rules are. But maybe let's get a better understanding of what formations are going to be. When you see this type of formation, do this. And I will say this, sometimes you can overcoach it. I don't know this to be true, but this is my assumption. If you give them a 3-by-1 rule, it may be bunch where there's 3 adjacent. They may be a regular trips. They may be in a tight end and 2 receivers. At the end of the day, it's still 3 receivers over there. What is the rule versus 3 receivers? If there's a single receiver, what's the rule? It could be a single receiver that's split to the sideline, single receiver inside the numbers, single receiver 2 yards from the tackle, look like he's about to run a drag. It could be a nub tight end, meaning he's attached and that's it. What are the rules to the single receiver side? 2-by-2. What are the rules in 2-by-2? Because here's what I'm going to show you that's a little bit funny. There's really only 3 basic formations that you're going to see. Now, you can have variants, but the 3 basic formations are 3-by-1, 2-by-2, 2-by-1. And you can get those in 1,000 different ways. 3x1, a tight end, 2 receivers. 3x1, 3 receivers split out, and a tight end over here, right? The nub tight end. You can get 2 tight ends and 2 split receivers over here. But if you notice, it's still 3x1. Let's go 2x2. And it's other variants, but just know it's 3. Let's go 2x2. Everybody knows spread, right? Or doubles. Everybody got different names. 2 receivers, 2 slots, 2 outside. You can go 2 tight ends and 2 single receivers. That's still 2x2. I can go stack receivers on top of each other. It's still 2x2. I can go 2 wide over here, a nub and a wing. It's still 2x2. But you're setting rules. I hope this makes sense. You're setting rules. And then the last is 2x1. Well, we already know how to play 2x2. So whatever the 2 rules are over here, watch how easy this is. Whatever the rules are for 2 receivers, we follow that. Whatever the rules are for the single receiver, we follow that. So if you take care of 3x1, right? And you take care of 2x2, 2x1 is already taken care of. Because there's rules to this game. Now, are there variants of 3x1? Yes. Are there variants of 2x2? Yes. Are there variants of 2x1? Most definitely. And then you can get into the exotics, 3 guys in the backfield, but those are exotics. And I think that's what they're missing, the fundamentals of how to play basic stuff. And I'll say this last thing before I open up the phone lines. Got quite a few here on the line. Some players who play football, and I was talking about this earlier on Hayes Street. If you watch, we were talking about Bitcoin being at an all-time high. And Streeter was telling me, man, invest in Bitcoin. I couldn't see it. I couldn't understand it. I couldn't picture it. It was like this to me. It was wide. It was super wide. Like, wait a minute. There's some dude mining Bitcoin in a hut with a supercomputer somewhere. But wait a minute. You say it's some cat in China hiding Bitcoin inside the internet and you got to mine for it and there's only 20 of them or whatever it is. Wait a minute. You telling me invest my money into something that I can't see, touch, or feel? So you want me to imagine? Like, that's how it was to me. But to some players, believe it or not, as athletic as they are, that's how they see football. When they see a 3x1 formation like this, and this guy motions over and it becomes 2x2, it's Bitcoin to him, like me. Wait a minute. Hold up, coach. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. This guy went from here. I had a check over here. They just don't realize all you did was, right? You got 3x1. You motion over 2x2. Just follow your 2 rules. Follow your 2 rules. We good. They can't see it that way. But when it comes to football, right? I'm right here with it. I'm focused. I'm dialed in. But when it comes to other stuff, I'm like, wait a minute, there's too much going on. And some football players play football that way, believe this or not. We're on that football field, it's 100 yards. I don't care if it's Pee Wee to the NFL, it's still a 100-yard field. But the field is this big to them. The stadium is big. Everything's going on. They see the motion, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. And they get confused and lost because they're not relying on their training. Shout out to the military, police officers, all that kind of stuff. Rely on your training. We got to get them from seeing the field like this to tunnel in and focus. I hope this makes sense what I'm saying. I hope this makes sense what I'm saying. Before I get to the phone line, let me go to pop the number up, 862-799-9956. I think we definitely can fix the defense. We have the players to do it. We got things going. I think we got to go into the hood and strip off all that fancy stuff. And let's get to the real basics. Get to the real basics. I want to give some love real quick to a Cash App dono. I appreciate it. Shout out to Amanja1. I know you are your real name for the 910 for inevitable. I get it. 910. I see what he did there with the record. 9-1. I like it. All right. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate that, my brother. That was actually given back on November 9th, the Saturday of the game, but I wasn't, I was in witness protection, so I couldn't pull it up, but thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Also, I want to give a shout out to interstatesportsgifts.com. Right, my man Trevor, huge Miami Hurricane fan. I know he's not talking to me right now. We took a loss. He don't watch nothing but the Hurricanes, but he has all sports memorabilia for all of your sports memorabilia needs. He got Miami Hurricane. Don't give up on us now. Go buy you a Miami Hurricane trash can or something. He got everything: trash can, beads, helmets, jerseys, all kind of stuff. But he also has other teams as well and other sports, if I'm not mistaken. So go check him out on interstatesportsgifts.com. You'll see his tag come up right here as well, and it's Interstate Sports Gifts with an S.com. All the information is in the description as well, even his phone number. That's a cell number now. That's not the store number. That's the cell number. So hit him up if it's something you're looking for in particular. Trevor's huge Miami Hurricane fan, and tell him Coach Hayes sent you. He might do something for you special. I don't know. I can't speak on that. But anyway, we got the number up, 862-799-9956. Appreciate y'all coming through. Let me take Hurricane Pete. Members get to skip the line and go first. Hurricane Pete, talk to me, baby.
What's up, Coach Hayes? How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. I just had to get some stuff off my chest, man. It's been kind of building up lately.
I see you. Hey, really quick, man. I'll be on long. But
I'm sorry, Pete. Pete. Do me a favor.
Ago,
Pete, do me a favor. It's like an echo. Are you on like Bluetooth or speaker?
Yeah, hold on. Let me take you off real quick. That's better, Coach.
Yeah. It's a lot better. Go ahead, talk to us.
Okay. Yeah. So, Coach, a couple weeks ago, I had messaged you, and I made a comment, and I said, Mario Cristobal, is realizing that his offense is his best defense. After that Florida State game. Now, when I said that, you was like, man, I don't want to hit it because that means our defense ain't doing what they're supposed to do. Now, last week, this past Saturday, when UNV-12 was on witness protection, I heard V12 say the same thing, right? So I'm guessing people are starting to kind of see what I've been seeing ever since Cal, because I've been screaming it since then, like, our defense is who they are. The playbook is out on our defense. They know we weak on the ends. Everybody gonna misdirection us. They gonna sweep us to death. Speed sweep, jet sweep, toss sweep. We can't stop it. So my question to you, Coach, if you are Mario Cristobal, do you go to Shannon Dawson and Cam Ward and say, look, our defense is struggling, and we got to make sure that we are more efficient on offense, because, as much as people don't want to hear it, our chances of winning are better when our defense is on the sideline. So do you, as Mario, kind of change up a little bit on offense, like maybe like just run the ball more, you know what I mean, just to make sure we stay on the field on third downs and things like that? Or do you just kind of like let it be how it be, just keep letting Cam just go shotgun and do his thing, and we live and die with that? How you feel about that?
First thing I'll say is I appreciate the question. I think it's an excellent question and an excellent way to look at it. First of all, I think players are players, coaches are coaches. And I think that's a conversation I don't think Cam Ward should be privy to from that perspective, right? That's just my personal opinion. Cam Ward is a soldier in essence. He executes the missions, right? I'm the general as the head coach. Shannon Dawson, I guess, lieutenant, if I'm getting it right, and Cam Ward is the soldier. You understand? And he executes the missions. Now, what I don't ever want to do is handicap what my team does well, because I'm trying to cover up over here for something else. Meaning, I don't want to say, hey, you got to do something different because this is not holding it. Now, we're not talking situational football where it's 4-minute drill, that kind of stuff. That's different. What we're talking about in the midst of a game. So what I would do is, I think everybody wants to be more efficient, but I do want my offense to be who they are. If they sling the ball around the yard, that's what they do. If we can run the ball some more, sure. But what I don't want to do is throw them out of rhythm of what they do. Does that kind of make sense, what I'm saying? Like, if they have a particular rhythm and it works for them, and it made us the 50-point highest scoring offense for the past 8 weeks or whatever it was, then if we scoring 50 points, if we scoring 50 points a game, bro, like, I don't want to stop what they're doing. You get does that make sense where I'm coming from?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Now, on the defensive side, I would have I think the real conversation has to be had on the defensive side. What do I need to do as a head coach to help you? That's your job as a leader. Your job is to help your subordinates figure out what they need to do in order to make it work. So what do I need to do? I know I'm an O-line guy, but I'm also the head coach. Do you need more time in practice? Do you need different kind of looks? What can I do to help you be more successful and get this thing locked down? That's where the real question, I believe, is on that side of it, right? Okay, think about it. We want to say Cam had a bad game because we didn't win, but Cam put up 3 touchdowns, 348 yards passing. No interceptions.
Right.
No interceptions. 348, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. And then the fumble at the very end. I think he does what he always does. Like, he looked to be on par for who Cam is, I'm saying. But the problem is we're expecting subconsciously for him to bail us out of everything. And that's back to my Russian roulette analogy.
Yeah.
You're going to run out eventually,
and that's Yeah, and that's my thing too, Coach. I feel like, we got the offense, but we don't really, Cam don't have to play Superman. We don't have to lean on him. We got Derrick Henry and Eddie George in the backfield. You know what I'm saying? The same locker room. Plus, we got some scat backs. And, we got a good defensive line, and we got an amazing tight end room. If Cam wasn't here, I think we'll still be 9-1, 8-2. It would just look different. I think we'll be a pro style type of team. You know what I mean? You got to start the run. We're gonna play action, and then hit you on top of your head. But I just this is my opinion. Because at the end of the day, we win and lose as a team. It ain't that the offense win and defense lose. We gotta win. We gotta win games.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I feel like sometimes as a coach, you might have to do kind of help out the other side. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion, though.
No, I totally get it, Hurricane P. I totally get it, man. And yeah, you do have to help out the other side. But what I'm trying to say is I don't want the other side to feel like we're the crutch. We're here you're lame. You know what I mean? Yeah, we all work together. But you have a job to do. I have a job to do, right? And it's just that simple.
Right.
At the end of the day, you guys have a job. As they say, y'all on scholarship. This side of the ball on scholarship. Got a job to do. Now, I will say this. Let me bring into some coaching. And it's easy to Monday morning quarterback this, but sometimes we also have to take our own advice. Take what they give us. They give us the field goal. It's 4th and 16. It's 4th and 16. Sometimes let's just take what they give us. Because how I looked at it was 4th and 16, we kicked the field goal, we would have been down by 9. We come down and score again. We got a kicker. So we come down and score again. Worst case scenario, we get the ball back with a minute. We get in field goal range. You don't have to go the whole 100 yards. You get to about I think his longest is at the 40. So it's a 57-yard field goal. I might be wrong with those numbers. You can kick the field goal to win it by $1. But that's just me. But man, I got to run. I got to get these other folks on here on the line. But appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, bro.
For sure, Coach, man. Stay up, man.
Much love. All right, man. Hurricane Pete in the building. All right, got any more members? Who is this Shad dude? I gotta find out who the Shad cat is, man. I don't know who this dude is. Shout out to D Tiggs in the building, man. We missed you, dog. We missed you. Where you been at, man? Hey, and I'm making a promise to the brotherhood, bro. Huh? Coach getting back on it. Huh? Coach, I'm back on it. I'm back on it, Tiggs. Shad, what's up with you, baby?
Man, what's up? No, I just called. I just wanted to ask you two things.
In terms of, because I watched it Good, Bad, and Ugly, and what was it, 3rd and 16 or what, 3rd and 18?
3rd and
for
18.
Georgia Tech.
Uh-huh.
3rd and 18, you up the first down, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the way you broke it down is like, why are the guys jumping down on the drag route that can't hurt you? So the question is like, how as a coach do you look at a play like that and just how do you explain to your guys that they have to have much better situational awareness? Like is that something that they should know on the field? Is that something that you should put an extra emphasis on? Because, just kind of looking at it, it's like y'all are really clamping down on a drag route and a man is literally running a post route for a first down. He's literally wide open. And like you say, the quarterback is literally falling backwards, has nothing to put on the ball, but he's so wide open it doesn't even matter.
Okay, here's a perfect example. So in most defensive play callings, you can add what they call tags, right? So watch this. I'm going to give you a perfect example. Let's say I wanted to run quarters. Your defensive backs, your 2 corners, and your 2 safeties in quarters line up in their normal formation because I called quarters, right? I want to call cover 4 quarters, however you want to look at it. But you can tag it. Well, I used to tag it sticks like this. I know you can't see it's a delay, but whatever the call was, cover 4 sticks. What that sticks call meant was you're going to put your heels at the first down marker. So yes, if I called cover 4, you're going to line up in your typical formation. You're going to be at 12 yards. But if sticks is at 18 yards, I want you to line up with your heels on the sticks, meaning you now, instead of you line up at the 12-yard mark, you put your heels on the 18-yard mark, meaning we got to be able to stop. Like everything is going to be in front of you. Does that make sense what I'm saying there?
Yeah.
Okay. So those tags are variants to a call, meaning I want to run quarters, but I don't want you to line up in your normal formation of 12 yards. I want you to line up further back so you play everything forward, right? Because if anything gets behind you, it's automatically a first down because your heels is almost like when the punt returner put your heels on 10. If you back up, let the ball go. It's the same kind of concept. Put your heels at 18 if it's the 18-yard mark. Everything needs to be tackled in front of you. And so that stick calls let people know they also going to look, where's the sticks? 18. So when we go there, watch this. When we go there and we call sticks, the safety's going to put his heels at the sticks and one dude is yelling out the yard marker. 25, 25, 25, meaning that's the 25-yard line. That's where they have to go. Is that all? That's just simple communication. So if I'm a safety and coach called cover 4 sticks, right? Put the stick symbol up. I'm putting my heel. If the first down marker, we know it's 18 yards, but say the first down marker is at the 30-yard line. I'm going to put my heels on the 30 and I'm yelling 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. Let everybody know where the first down marker is.
Yeah.
So if I'm a linebacker and I look down and see 15, I know it's 15 yards behind me. They got to go. That kind of helps you say, I'm not worried about this 2-yard route. So to ask you, that's kind of different ways in which you can do it. People got 100 other different ways. Some people have a coach with these colored shirts on. He's the first down marker. He stands on the sideline. The coach with the green shirt, that's the first down marker. Look on the sideline. Okay, I see where Coach Smith is. There it is. Boom. That's all I'm saying.
But to add on to that, like I said, I know Mish Powell, this is 6th year, so it's like, how do you have a mental lapse like that this late in the season? Like, I mean, at some point, I'm always on the side of the player, but, certain plays like that, it's like, what can the coach do? Like, it's literally 3rd and 18. I mean, how do you not know where you are on the field?
Well, Shad, I'll say this to you. Again, there's 2 things that could be true. I don't know them to be true, but it could be true. One, he may not be the football IQ that we think he is. And maybe when he was at Washington, somebody was telling him that he had a Corey flag, right? In essence, 1. Or 2 is what? He's doing exactly what he's being coached to do. right?
That makes
It's
it
quarters.
robotic. It
It's
makes it robotic. Then.
it does make them robotic,
Yeah.
but there are some coaches that do what I'm telling you to do. All right, coach. I saw the dude running back here. I ain't asked you to cover him. Do what I'm telling you to do. All right, coach. I do what you tell me to do. Everybody done had one of them coaches now, right?
Yeah, of course.
So one of two things could be true. Either he may not have the football IQ. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just bringing up, possibilities. Or he may be robotic because while he in practice and he saw that dude running loose and coach ripped him a new one. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm puzzled. And then my last question, I'm gonna get out because I know a lot more people on the call. This adage of playing down the competition. Me personally, I would subscribe to that theory if I have seen us play like what many people feel like is a good to great team as a way of a gauge.
Okay.
So I don't feel like we're playing down the competition. I think we're just not as good as people think we are. And the teams that we're playing are better than we're just giving them credit for.
That's fair.
If we were to play like a Georgia or Oregon first game and like, okay, it was a situation we scored 45 points, held them to 28.
Okay.
And then the season plays out like how it's played out now. Then I would say, yes, we're playing down the competition. But, I mean, after the first, obviously, Florida game, that was what it was. Their season was DOA from the start. Then we play our three lesser tier competition teams. We handle business. But immediately we get to ACC play, and all of a sudden, every single game seems like it's a pick 'em. So, I mean, it's like, I don't think we're playing out to competition because we're not a complete team. We have one side of the ball that's really good. And we have another side of the ball that's, just we may make a stop here, we'll make a tackle here. It's nothing consistent. So I don't subscribe to that theory that we're playing down the competition because there's nothing to gauge if we're better than what we see on Saturday. That's just my opinion.
Well, here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say to that, Shad. We are in the midst of a change, right? And what I'm saying is the people alive today are in the midst of the transfer portal. So we know what it was before. We know what teams were established before. The transfer portal, we talk about parity in this sport, right? It is definitely happening, and we are seeing it right before our eyes. We are still thinking that, that's the same team from such and such, but it's not. They may not be getting the big name players, but in the transfer portal, they have opportunity to keep mixing the soup up and kind of create a better opportunity. So in our mind, we think it may be the same old such and such, but it's not. We may have more big name players on our team, but they have players on their team. Does that make sense what I'm saying? So they may not be, think about it. Who would have said Corey Fladd would have go to Missouri and be the leading tackle in the ACC on Missouri? I'm not saying they're the greatest, but who would have thought? Who would have thought?
No, no one would think that. But that's a whole other discussion. I don't want to cloud your show with.
No, you good. I was just but to your point. But hold on, Shep. But to your point, I was just going to say the same thing.
What I was going to say is that former Miami players that are going off to different places are doing well. They don't want to talk about those guys. They rather talk about the guys that are not meeting expectations and saying, "Oh, well, we told you that they weren't that good." But the guys that are going off and doing well, I thought it was once a Cane, always a Cane. It's the hypocritical type of stuff. So
it's fandom. But I had to learn that.
It's idiot. No, they're idiots.
Oh, they're part of the community. They're part of the community.
Yeah, they're part of the community. But all jokes aside, though, like I say, Coach, I always say, man, appreciate the show, man. Appreciate
Thank you, man.
Call.
Come on,
and
stop.
Like I said, I got one team left in the fantasy, so we're gonna try to take this home. I need somebody to knock V12 out because I don't think I had a roster to beat his.
He beat you. He beat you this weekend.
Yeah, he beat me this weekend. So I need someone to take his roster out.
You talking about them canned goods? Them canned goods lost?
Yeah, we lost. Hey, but you
Oh.
know what? Not to cloud too much time, but I'll say this: if I do make it to the next round and we match up, in my mind I would say, man, maybe we could do it, but I don't know. But I don't want to meet V12 again. I don't have.
Well,
I don't have the
A63
roster to
Kane got
beat
the
V12.
eyeballs up here on the screen, and he got his eyes. I don't know if y'all on the same level. I can't remember. I know I'm at the bottom of the barrel. I suck. I only won 2 games this year, so I'm terrible. So you might have to play A63, man.
I don't know, but I don't want to match up against. No, I got I don't know who the person is. It looks like they haven't made any adjustments to the lineup. They got like 5 players that have bye weeks this week. So if they don't make any changes, then it's kind of like a first round bye for me.
So hold on, is it the playoffs already? Is the playoffs started in there?
Yeah, it's already started.
Oh damn! Well, I know I'm out anyway. Yeah, might well start writing some checks. I'm gonna be giving some checks to somebody. But anyway, Shad, man, let the people know they can find you, man. Where you at? I know you still got your channel, right?
Yeah. Shad 1419. I did a video today. Cause it's the end of the season, so we can just go ahead and just say what needs to be said. We don't have to, no one's collecting money anymore. It's not the beginning of the season, so we can kind of let back and start looking forward to next season at this point. Not because this season is over, but because it's like it's getting close to the end, and now it's like, okay,
this guy here.
Some of these players that are getting a lot of snaps, or they're not going to be here next year, so we have to figure some things out.
This guy Shad,
but,
yeah. Y'all go over to Shad 1419 with that, man. So somebody about to get.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to do. But anyway, like I said, Coach, appreciate taking my call, man.
Anytime, man.
Yeah, all right.
All right, bro. Shout out to Shad in the building, man. All right, here we go. Let me get to the call on here. 1278 on the line. Caller, talk to us. Give us your name. Where you calling from? 1278 going once. 1278 going twice.
What's up, Coach?
Oh, what's going on? Who we speaking to?
It's Duval Kane, man.
Duval Kane. What's up with you, baby?
I can't call it, man. How you feeling, Coach?
I'm good, man. You did call it. You called right on here, the 862-799-9956. Talk to me, man. What's your thoughts about this, as well as even the playoff bracket, man? We ain't even talked about the real playoff bracket that the Hurricanes could, if the bad things were to happen, there's only one ACC team that's getting into the 12-team bracket. There's one ACC team, and they have it currently projected as the Hurricanes. But how is it that these other teams are not even in their conference championship? So that means they actually get a bye week too. So the week that the conference championships are going on, they're sitting home, chilling. See, a lot of people ain't thought of it that way either. See, everybody's getting a bye week. Let's not get it twisted. See, these people think they're slick. Everybody's getting a bye week. If you win the championship, right? The only one that's if you win if you win your conference championship, you play the conference championship, right? Think what I'm about to tell you. You play the conference championship. What are the other teams doing?
Yeah.
Sitting at home. When you play the conference championship and you win, you get a bye week. The other teams, like say Tennessee, who's ranked number 8, or Alabama, who may not be in their conference championship, Notre Dame, they don't play no conference. They get a bye week too. See, these people try to make us. They try to blow smoke and mirrors like we can't see. Talk to me, man. What's your thoughts, bro?
So in other words, if we were to get there, we wouldn't get a bye week because we're on a bye week now. What you're saying?
No. What I'm saying is, we were going to play in the conference championship. Let's say Miami SMU plays in the conference championship. We're going to play.
Right.
We win it. We get a bye week that very first week of the playoffs. Right? You understand that?
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
But my question is, let's look at the SEC for a quick example. The SEC is saying that projecting that Texas is going to win the SEC. Right?
Texas?
That's what they're projecting.
I don't see that, but okay.
Right?
Yeah, I'm listening.
if Texas wins, what is if Alabama is not in the SEC championship game? What are they doing that week?
They're chilling,
And that's their bye week, right? In essence, right? So then, watch this. When Texas is in the bye week of the first round of the playoffs and Alabama is playing Indiana, what is Texas doing that week? Chilling. And then they'll play each other. So come on, man. Not every team will get a bye week based on what it is, but come on, these people here, man. Come on, man. You can't put a banana in my tailpipe. No diddy.
Yeah.
No diddy.
Yeah. So they got time to game plan for each other. In other words.
But you're also getting some rest. That's what my point is.
Yeah.
These teams are also getting rest.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But coach, you got to realize, man, that thing is made for the SEC, man. You got to realize that. You know, it's made up of SEC people, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not surprised at all.
Right.
You know, I'm shocked that we're in the spot that we're in to be, you know, really.
Yeah.
If you ask me, I'm surprised they didn't drop us down further than we are.
No,
I think they did it just for the ratings. They want to get their ratings up. That's the only reason I think they did it. If you ask me,
I don't know, bro. I just look at BYU, bro. You got one team from the Pac-12, one team from the ACC. The rest of them are ACC and Big Ten, and then one team, of course, Boise. Come on, man.
You mean the SEC? You said
the SEC. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, the SEC. Excuse me. Yes. Yeah.
So how many teams in the SEC is Texas?
You got
Georgia.
Texas. Hold on, I'll tell you. No, they don't have them on this bracket. They got Ole Miss, Texas, Alabama, Tennessee. That's 4. From the Big Ten, you have Ohio State, Penn State, Indiana. That's 3. Then you have Notre Dame, who's independent, Boise.
Mm-hmm.
You have Boise, who is the G5.
Right.
You have Miami, ACC, and BYU, Big 12. That's it.
Well, let me ask you. Well, look at this right here. Who has Penn State beat? Let's keep it a buck. Who has Penn State beaten to even be where they're ranked at? They haven't beaten anybody. They never, you know. I don't get that. They always put Penn State on this pedestal. Penn State hasn't done anything.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about that the other night, but look, I'm just saying it is what it is.
Huh?
I was just saying, no, it is what it is. I'm just looking at it, and it is what it is, bro.
Right.
Yeah. I hate rankings.
You're right. It is what it is.
Just win and get in. I think Notre Dame shouldn't be in going to commit to a conference, but I had that conversation. I know it's about money. I'm not tripping. It is what it is. But yeah, man, but Duval Kane off of here, man.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
Talk to me.
How would you feel if Miami was to go back independent?
I really don't care, bro. Excuse me. I'm allergic to that question. Excuse me. But I'm just teasing. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I just feel like if you win, you're in. That's just how I look at it. And, all teams' records are not the same. I get that. Go blame your AD. He the one scheduled it. Mm-hmm. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. You got to win.
Right.
You chose to be in the SEC.
Right.
Think about this. Texas chose to go to the SEC. Oregon chose to go to the Big Ten. They chose to go. They didn't have to. That's where they wanted to go. Oklahoma chose to go to the SEC. So
I can't remember. Who put us in the ACC? Was that Donald Shalala? Who put us in the ACC?
I really don't know, bro. I'd be lying to you. I would say yes, just to blame her for something else. But yeah, man. I don't know, man. I really don't have an answer. All right, Duval, appreciate you, man. Let me get on here to the next callers. Yes.
Well, I ain't really get to my question, Coach. That's what I want to say something about the defense, really.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna ask you a question, Coach. If I was Mario Cristobal
Mm-hmm.
and I called you, I'm calling you Coach Hayes. I want to call you in for an interview.
Mm-hmm.
I got a defensive coordinator spot open. I'm calling you for an interview. I'm gonna say, Coach Hayes,
Yes, sir.
how can you stop Georgia Tech offense from running the ball on me? That's all I want to know. Is how can you stop this offense from running the ball on me? I'm interviewing you for this defensive coordinator position open for the University of Miami. I got you in the office. I'm interviewing you. I got you watching this film of how we just lost this game this previous year. I want you to answer this. I got you watching this. I want you to answer this for me. How can you stop this right here from happening this year if I hire you? How can you stop this offense?
I mean, to give you a very short answer, all the things I talked about, you got to set rules. Because it's easy for me to say I can stop it after I seen the game, right? I can easily say, oh, I can stop this because I see the play already, right? But what you have to do is,
right.
It's not about stopping Georgia Tech. It's about doing it for every team. Because I ain't here just to beat Georgia Tech. So my rule, set these rules, right. And I get what you're saying. I know what you're saying, but I was just trying to say my answer would not just solely be to Georgia Tech. It would be, how do we stop the run game, period? And this is how we do it. Right. We do it by setting certain rules.
Every team we play.
Exactly.
Right.
Because here it is. Watch this. I want people to understand this. It is about setting the edge. But you can set the edge so much, you leave the middle open. Right? So see, that's what I'm saying. It's two holes in one cork in the boat. So if I take the cork out over here and put it over here, it's still going to leak on this side. If I take it out and put it over here, it's going to leak on this side. So you have to be able to play with your gap integrity. It's a lot of that goes into it, but that's just to kind of give you a short answer. Knowing what you're supposed to do, alignment, assignment, play ball. Know how to line up, know your assignment, and then play football. And that's a very, very short answer to kind of all of what I said at the very beginning of this show of how I think we could definitely stop them. So,
right. And remember, Coach, I think I called into your show probably about a month ago, and I talked to you in V12. And I told you in V12, I said, listen, guys, I said, I think it's time for us to look at another DC. I called it about a month ago.
I don't think so.
I say I think it's time to get another DC.
I don't think so.
Because if you look at it, if you look at it, ever since that Virginia Tech game, ever since ACC play, our defense has not looked good. It has not looked good. I said, how many games is it going to take to get this defense cleaned up?
Gotcha.
And it hasn't been cleaned up. And you have Mario say at every press conference, we got to clean things up.
Gotcha.
Got to clean things up. Well, damn, Mario, when you going to damn clean it up? Because you haven't cleaned it up yet.
Right. Well, man, Duval
you know what I mean?
Got you. I got to run, man. We got people backing up in here, man, like I-95 traffic in this joint, man. But thank you, brother. I do appreciate it, man. Don't be a stranger, man. Don't be a stranger.
All right, then, Coach.
All right, brother. Y'all leave me alone. I'm a nice guy. I told you I'm a paper tiger. I ain't got it in me. All right, here we go. We got members in the building. We got the illustrious E. Brown. E. Brown, the loquacious E. Brown. You got 2 minutes. Talk to me.
Hey, Coach, if you gave Duval Kane more than 2 minutes, you got to give me more than 2 minutes.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. Listen.
That was about the worst soliloquy I've heard in a long time. Just boring the heck out of me, man. You know.
Listen, hold on.
I felt like pulling a Richard Pryor. I felt like just striking a match to my ass and running down the road after listening to that question.
Man, leave my dog alone, man.
Are you kidding?
Leave my dog alone.
You tell Duval Kane to come with it the next time. If he doesn't come with it the next time, we're going to land the plane on him real quick. Okay? Real quick. All right, so now let's get into some real Kane talk.
Oh, God.
First of all, we've known all year, before the season started, that our defense was going to be the albatross around our necks. Now everybody's all up in all. We need to fire the system, the DC. We need to do this. No. This is what we got. We have a two-headed monster. Instead of a three-headed monster team, we have a two-headed monster team. We have the number one offense in the country, and we have a kicking game that's out of this freaking world. Last week, we played around, and our offense didn't do well, and we didn't utilize our kicking game, and we lost the freaking game. Okay? The defense did what our defense has done all year. Stop it. Let's get off the defense. The thing that really bothered me at the beginning of the game last week is that we decided to kick the ball to Georgia Tech first. We got to remember, our offense will dictate the entire game from our side and from the other team's side because everybody fears our defense, our offense. We got to take the ball first and go down the field and score first. When we go down the field and score first, we put the other team in panic mode. They get into panic mode. They try to catch up. They try to keep up with us. Therefore, it allows our defense to play a little bit better. When we kick the ball off to them first, they go down and score. We get in a panic mode, and then our offense has to catch up. And our defense can't sustain. We can't sustain a 10-play drive if our life depended on it. So we gotta take advantage of what we have. Our strength is our offense. Take the ball, run it down their throats, score a touchdown, and put the other team in the panic mode so they can go, hey, oh shit, I'm sorry, oh shoot, the University of Miami scored. We got to catch up with these guys.
Oh my life!
That's our defense, man. That is our defense. And to tell you the truth, the 2024 season for the University of Miami was over with Saturday. We are now officially in the playoffs. We are officially in the playoffs right now.
True story.
Because we cannot lose a football game from this point forward. We've got to win every single game that we play in now from this point forward. We can't lose another game. The playoffs has officially started for the University of Miami.
That's fair. That's a fair statement. Now, is there a question in there anywhere, Ebron?
I'm not asking any questions. I'm not Duval Kane. I'm not going to ask you what would you do if you were the defensive coordinator.
But why not? What's wrong with that question? I thought it was a great question. I'm not going to ask you any questions like that. I thought that was a great Ebron. I thought that was a great question. Like it is a great question. Like. Because it ain't like y'all too tough, man. Shout out to Duval Kane. Leave my dog alone. That's my dog. Talk to us though, E. Brown. Please continue to bloviate.
Well, I'm gonna continue. We're officially in the playoffs right now. We have to utilize our two strengths and utilize it to our advantage to put the other team on notice. That way, hey, we're here to kick your butts. That is, we got to take the ball down the field. We got to take the ball from the kickoff on offense, go down the field, score points, and then we got to turn it up.
I got a question, E. Brown. Tell us something that we don't know. We know those things.
No. After listening to you guys talk and bloviate all night, all you talk about is, well, what are we going to do about the defense? We can't do anything for the defense. This is not the NFL. You can't go into the transfer portal and pull out 4 defensive backs out of the hat and bring them onto the team right now. We have what we have right now. There's nothing you can do about the defense. Absolutely nothing.
There is some you can do.
There's no sense talking about firing the defensive coordinator. The guy held his own last year with the football team. This year, he's playing. He has a group of guys who he cannot get those guys together, get them in concert the way they're actually playing to defend the football field. That's essentially it.
Okay.
There's nothing we can do about the defense. We need to concentrate on our strength, that is our offense and our kicking game. When we have an opportunity to get points, take the freaking points. Don't go 4th and 3 and then kill the entire spirit of the football team. Kick the freaking field goal and go play defense. And then if we get the ball back, go down and score another touchdown. We left 7 points on the game on the field last weekend, and we lost by 5 freaking points. We left 7 points on the field last week, people. 7. If we'd have kicked those field goals, extra points, we would have won that football game last week. Utilize what we have. Stop worrying about the freaking defense because we know the defense sucks.
Right.
There's nothing we can do about it.
All right.
Absolutely. We are in the playoffs, people. The playoffs will officially start next Saturday. The playoff for the University of Miami will officially start next Saturday. And that means that we cannot play around and lose any more football games. Period. I will listen to your rebuttal.
I don't have a rebuttal because you didn't ask a question. So appreciate you for your time, man. Just say, shout out to the loquacious E. Brown in the building. This is my man right here. You know how you ever had like your grandparents and they be like, come here, baby, let me talk to you. You know, you might well sit down and take your shoes off because you know you ain't going nowhere. You know, when they call you over for a conversation, that conversation is going, first of all, it's going to be one way. And second of all, it's going to be a long time. So you might well get you a Snicker bar because you're going to be there for a while. And that's how I feel when E. Brown called me.
I guarantee you, if P. Diddy had to listen to his grandparents, he will be here now, sucking on a popsicle.
All right. I don't know how to answer that, dog. I don't know how to respond to that. But I'm going to get up out of here. E. Brown. I ain't messing with you, man. How do we go from blitzing and tackling to a popsicle? I'm out of here, man. I have no idea. I'm out of here. Much love to you, man. We'll talk, brother.
Go Canes.
Yes, sir. Jordan Poole in the building. What's up, baby? Talk to her. Another member in the building.
What's up, Coach? How you doing, man?
Man, it's good to hear another voice. What's up with you, man?
When is winning not enough, Coach?
When you lose one, talk to your boy now.
When you lose one. Yes, sir. That's exactly when. Oh, man, I've been listening to everybody pontificate and defamate all over the past.
Did you just say defecate?
45.
Oh, my God.
Defecate. Look what they say. Shitting everywhere, Coach.
So hold on. Let me ask you this, Pooh, because you are the one who said, Coach, when is winning not enough? Let me ask just one question before you respond. Let me ask one question before you respond. And for you other callers back there, I apologize, but I'm getting to you, I promise. And I know I messed up. I should have put the clock on, but I like talking to people, and that's my weakness. But I should have put the 2-minute time, but I didn't start it. So y'all got to just bear with old Coach. I'm going to ride out until I get everybody on here. But anyway.
Hey, man, tell them if they don't like it, pay for it, man. Shoot.
Oh, now, hey, you could definitely do that now. If you're a member, you get to skip the line. But if you're not a member, hey, I like that. You could drop what you think is worth? A membership, $4.99. Drop you $4.99 if you want to skip the line. How about that? I like that.
Go ahead, drop a nickel. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. Hey, drop a month worth of membership or just pay the membership $49 for the whole month, and you get to skip the line every time you want to call in. I think that's fair. I like that. Anyway, what I was going to say was you were the one when you called in, you talked about when is winning not enough. Let me ask you, as you right, but as you go back and you think about and you ponder the things that Coach Hayes was saying, do you look at it now in a different light than you looked at it when it was actually live?
No, because the Georgia Tech game is unexcusable, man. It's just unexcusable. They were down 2 running backs, and then they played a 2-quarterback system. A 10-year-old could tell which quarterback was running and which quarterback was throwing.
Okay, that's fair. However, the things, regardless of who played in the game, the things that we talked about came to rear their head in this game. Is that fair? They didn't do something crazy that we have not been talking about. Is that fair?
That is fair. I give you that. But you get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to figure this out. You couldn't figure it out. It's simple. All they did was run to the outside zone. You're playing man, so your DBs got their backs turned. So why you got your D lines doing stunts inside instead of setting the edge?
So here's what I'll tell you. I love that argument when people say you get paid. Mike Norvell getting paid $8 million. And he won one game?
Oh but we ain't Mike Norvell. We University of Miami. I can't talk about what the neighbor doing. We got to fix our own house.
That's my whole point. Is that I guess what I'm trying to say is what you're saying now is what we have been telling you is a problem. You said fix your own house. Hey, hey, you know what, Pooh? If you don't fix that water leak, eventually you're gonna get black mold in the house. And you say, hold up. When is water not wet? And I say, yeah, it's wet. But when it started to dry and mildew, it's gonna be a problem. Water's wet. It's good. It's good. And guess what happened? You come in the house and start coughing. Got that black mold. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But anyway, go ahead, talk to us, man. Did you like that? Was that a good or that was bad? Y'all put a thumbs up in the chat if that was good. Thumbs down if it was bad. I'll try to do something different.
Nah, I get what you're saying. You were foreshadowing.
Okay.
Basically what you're saying. You were foreshadowing.
Yeah, I guess if that's what you want to call it.
I don't know. I have faith in people to at least do it their job. You're a defensive coordinator. You're supposed to coordinate the defense on how to stop. The most basic thing to stop is the run.
Mm-hmm.
Because a person got to put their feet on the ground and run the ball, to move the ball. Compared when you throwing it, throwing is a lot more difficult to stop than the run.
Okay.
And then their run scheme was outside zone, they'll pull the tackle and their guard, or sometimes their guard and their center
the counter
for the outside zone.
That was a counter. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a counter.
It's the same as that play Florida State ran on us, not last year, but the year before. The year before that, Mario's first year.
Yes, and you're an offensive lineman. You should know what beats a counter. You don't have to. You know how to win with the counter. You should know how to lose against the counter too.
I hear you, brother.
So my thing was, all I heard was how Georgia Tech's head coach is an offensive lineman, and then I heard how Mario Cristobal, he's an offensive lineman coach too. So what are you trying to say? He's a better offensive lineman coach than you?
Oh,
what are you
God! Pooh, don't do that. Don't do that. Let me ask you this. Let's get off Georgia Tech for a second. Let's talk playoffs. Miami SMU.
Let's go ahead.
You feel good?
Yeah.
Miami SMU. You feel
Miami
good?
SMU. No, I don't feel good about that game in particular. I would have preferred to play Clemson because I think if it comes down to a shootout, we have more firepower to outshoot Clemson, and our defense could get a stop here and there. But how Rashard Smith and Murphy, how they moving that ball around, I don't think our defense is set up to slow them down enough.
All right. I hear you. I just want to know. I just want to kind of get your thoughts on it, man. Because like I said, we got a bye week, so it's gonna feel like a forever before we get to these next two.
Yeah,
games.
but historically speaking, the University of Miami has not been good coming off of bye weeks. We broke the curse this week, But the whole reason I give that to Cam Ward, not Mario Cristobal. Get what I'm saying?
But why? That's what I'm saying. Y'all want to blame Cristobal, but then when they win the game, you want to give it to the player. Y'all tough out here on these streets, man.
No, well, that's how it goes. Team reflects leadership. And then you can see Cam Ward carried the team. I give Cam Ward, he's the whole reason we're 9-1 right now.
And
can you not say that? Because when the defense was lackluster, the offense, he carried the offense.
But brother, most quarterbacks are the reason. Right now, SMU, their quarterback might be the reason.
You put them in that position because they're the reason. They move how they move is how the team moves.
Correct.
Team reflects leadership. Team
Correct.
didn't flinch none in time this season, even when they're down 25 points, 28 points.
Right.
Cam Ward didn't flinch, so they didn't flinch.
Right.
And then, so the person that you can't just blame Cam, he's still a player at the end of the day. You got to go higher up on the chain. Who's higher up on the chain? Mario Cristobal.
Right.
So you get none of the glory and all of the blame. That comes with leadership.
It does. Real quick, somebody, I don't know if Tony's a real person, but this is why we have to put, sometimes this is why we have to put subscribers only, because we get these spam things going. So if there's a moderator in the chat, I believe LMV, if she in the chat, there you go. Thank you, LMV. Appreciate you. But see, she right up on it, man. Straight up on it. Appreciate it. Man, let me get through some of these calls here, Pool. I appreciate it, man. You know, we're going to have some more shows.
All right, Coach. So
you ain't get to your question yet? You ain't get to your question
season, yet? You called earlier this season. I know, man. I like to ramble a lot, man. I've been waiting 3 hours,
bro.
Ever since you was on the street, open them lines up, right?
Okay, talk to me.
So you called us going 11-1. So you still stand on 11-1?
I do. Yep.
How far in the playoffs do you think we will go?
We get in the playoffs. I'm gonna just say we win it all. I'm a fan. I'm gonna be fanned out at that point. We in the playoffs. I'm going for the win it all. We in the gut. We going for the gusto.
Okay, so all right, we got the fan mode, but now let's get the coach talk. Let's get the coach talk. How far you think we're going, Coach?
Man, we in the playoff. I'm just Hayes. That's it.
You ain't Coach Hayes?
No, we get in the playoff. My name just Hayes. Don't call me Coach nothing. Hey, don't nothing. I'm just Hayes.
The cup and a cigar, huh?
Man, look here. I'm cane juiced out, and I'm finna be fanned out. I'm finna go buy a bunch of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I'm finna go buy. Listen, I'm finna go buy a bunch of. Listen, I'm finna go buy a bunch of Miami Hurricane stuff from my man Trevor at InterstateSportsGifts.com, and I'm finna be fanned out.
Orange and green, huh?
That's it. Orange and green, everything, not everything, everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Head to flow, not toe, head to flow.
I know. I got to push on, man. I got to get on. This is all my fault, y'all. For people that's been holding on, I should have did my 2 minutes. I was hard-headed, and I'm sorry. And I know people want to talk, and I get it, man. And y'all been on hold. I know you've been on hold, but here's the good thing about being on hold. You can actually hear the show on the phone. Am I right or wrong about that?
It's actually faster through when you're on hold.
Yeah,
you ain't got that lag.
Oh, it is fast. Right. Because when you watch it, it's a 10-second delay because we stream it. But yeah, you're actually faster. So you can actually listen. I'm gonna show you how to make some money right quick. Have your wife, right? Go watch the show and say, baby, I bet you $10 Coach Hayes say the Miami Hurricanes gonna be 11-1. And bet her $10. And you know it's a little fast, about 10 seconds. Hurry up, make the bet right now, baby. See?
She's sitting in the kitchen watching dishes, listening on speakerphones, so I can't really.
Man, you done messed up the doggone game. See, I'm trying to give you some game.
I done messed the hustle up, man, and dropped the church.
You could say, baby, listen, if I bet that Coach Hayes say 11-1, you got to cook dinner for the rest of the month. But you got me on speakerphone, man, so you done messed it up.
I know, man. I done dropped the church's money, man.
You done messed up the church.
I know he don't even know how to do it.
He don't know how to drop the church money, or he don't know how to cook?
I mean, he does both, but I mean, church's money is church's money. See what I'm saying? Like, you got to keep it in house.
All right, cool. That's my cue to go, man. I love you.
Appreciate it. Thank you. See you later. I'm gonna say Miss Poole, Mrs. Poole. Appreciate it. Much love to y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for the support. All right, baby.
Yeah,
we out of here. Well, when the wife come on the line, you know what that means. You got to go, boy. I ain't mad at him either. I get it. All right, let me get okay. I got Dove City on the line. Dove City, what's up with you, dog? This finna be a good one. Lord, this finna be a good one.
Man, I've been on hold since Shad, damn your dog, damn Jesus brother E. Brown. Like, I don't know. I'm like, damn, man, when y'all stop talking.
I know I messed it up, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you 2 minutes then so we can get everybody else on.
It's all good.
You heard me?
But no, I'm on. You said what now?
I said I'm gonna go ahead and give you 2 minutes so we can get the rest of the people on. That's cool.
No, I'm gonna take because I'm gonna talk about legitimate stuff. So you can't give
No,
me
no.
2 minutes.
Don't nobody want to
You
take the
gotta, you
two.
gotta hold on.
Hold on, real quick, Dub. Hold up. Dub, hold up.
I'm gonna make it.
I know, but hear me out.
Make it quick
Hear
though.
me
I'm
out.
gonna make it quick.
Everybody complain about the time, and then when it's their turn, they don't want to take the 2 minutes. They're like, "Nah, if I want my time." All right, go ahead, Dub. Talk to us, man.
But now I'm gonna tell you what I seen, Coach. Watching the game, and I know people keep talking about it's the defense fault. It's the defense fault. Every game we have played this year, the defense have did their job. They gave us opportunity to win the game. That's on the offense for not winning the game.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia Tech, right? Now I'm a couple hundred miles away from Atlanta. I seen all of those holding calls that the referee was 10, 15 yards away. They couldn't see.
You call here to talk about holding calls.
One of the DBs, Coach, literally held one of my Miami receivers for 20 yards. Even the announcer was like, "Dang, they didn't see that."
Mm-mm.
But anyway, beside the point. I'm gonna tell you what our problem is, and I've been saying it in the chat for the last couple weeks.
All right.
The problem is Cam Ward. And I'm gonna tell you why he's the problem. Just like the play when he fumbled the ball, he had the running back wide open out there in the flat that he actually looked at, but then he didn't throw the ball to.
Okay.
It was other plays that he could have threw 2-3 yards to get, first downs, on third and whatever short and stuff like that. He didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the play he threw it to Fluxer, Fluxer out the backfield. He had Strepo wide open in the middle. This easily could have threw the ball to him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's one of them players like, 3 yards ain't good enough. Let me try to get 7 or 8. But even though the 3 yards can get the first down, he's been doing this. I done seen him do this for the least, I say maybe 3-4 games. That he could have easily kept the chain moving, with first downs and stuff like that. But he didn't.
Okay. I'm listening.
People need to stop blaming it on the defense. Defense put us in a position to win. Cam Ward just didn't deliver.
Right.
Nobody outscored us until that game. Defense done their job. The defense job is what? To get the ball back in the offensive hand. Right or wrong.
Yeah,
That's
you're
what
right.
the defense did.
You're right.
But I think that's all I was gonna say. Oh, okay, wait a minute. How can we bounce back? Cam Ward throw it to the open receiver instead of trying to get a lot of yards. That's how we can bounce back. We really don't have a problem because the defense playing good, regardless of what people think. They putting us in position to win. Offense, Cam Ward, throw the ball to the guy that's open. Cause I know he see him. Cause I see him when he's looking right at him. He just don't want to throw it to him. And this, and this haven't been, this is something that's been going on all year. Just like we got a tight end running down the middle of the field wide open. He want to throw it to who he want to throw it to instead of the person he need to be throwing it to. He been doing it all year.
He the quarterback though.
He been doing it all year.
I like him. All right, man. Well, I mean, yeah, you good?
Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got.
All right. Well, I appreciate you, man. We got Dub in the building. Anything is everything. Same person.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold on, Coach. I didn't say. See, first of all, I know Cam is why we winning, but Cam is also why we lost. That's all. I just seen that in the chat.
You think Cam? Whoa, hold up now, Dub. Hold up now. I heard you, but I wasn't listening. I'm be honest. You said Cam Ward is the reason we lost the Georgia Tech game.
Okay, want me to break it down for you?
No.
Watch this.
I just okay.
Well,
go ahead.
hold on. The reason why we lost that game was because Cam could have threw the ball to the running back in the flat. He did not. He held on to the ball and tried to run up out of there, and he got sacked and lost the ball. That's why we lost the game. I know it was other stuff in there. I could sit here and say referee wasn't calling a lot of flags on Georgia Tech.
I don't care about no
But that
referees.
reason right there is why we lost the game.
I don't care about the referees. How about the fade ball we give up the touchdown in the end zone? Good throw, but still nobody's there to help them. How about the 2 runs they had at the opening of the game? They bust one for like 50 and then bust the next one to get them down there. How about as many doggone jet sweeps as we could see? I thought we was working at the airport. I saw so many jets flying by. I mean, you can't call that one play on him. Like, yeah, you lost the game because of fumble.
Let me ask you a question. Y'all
gone too far, man.
No, what I'm saying is, I know it's a team game, but damn it, if we playing basketball, right, and we just say like we put a wager on this game, like 10K, right, and we was on teams against E. Brown and Shad, let's just say, right, and you gave me the ball to shoot to win the game, and I missed, right, I lost the game because I should have hit the shot.
Okay. All right. I mean, I don't agree, but I get it. Okay. I get that. But so if that's the case, why do we play 4 quarters? Why don't we just go out there and play one play each, and whoever gets the most yards or whoever gets the touchdown first wins, and then everybody go home. Football game won't be 3.5, 4 hours. We'll be in there 15 minutes and we done.
Hey, Coach, you remember?
I'm just saying. Why do we don't play just one play?
I get what you're saying. You remember last year when Georgia Tech, when we played Georgia Tech, and who was that? Fletcher fumbled, but his elbow was down.
Don Chaney, but I'm listening.
Okay, that was Chaney. Okay, what did Mario say? Mario said, well, he should have held on to the ball.
I agree.
Right, and then everybody said, well, why you didn't kneel the ball? He didn't kneel, so okay, let's go on with the play. So is Chaney fault that he didn't hold on to the ball, which he was down? Everybody know he was down, but it's Chaney fault that he didn't hold on to the ball. It's Cam Ward's fault that he didn't hold on to the ball.
Okay.
It don't matter. It don't matter what play was called. Your job is to, if somebody tackling you, your job is to hold on to the ball. Just like a receiver job is to, if I throw you the ball, it's your job to catch the ball. Regardless of how hard you get hit. Still catch the ball. Defensive player, your job is to make tackles. If you don't make a tackle, then what? It's your fault. Bottom line. Anyway, that's all I got, Coach.
No problem, brother. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Much love.
Take it easy.
Yes, sir.
Take it easy.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right. Here we go. Hey, I got Angel and Brother Jay Blaze. I know both of y'all are members. I'm breaking all the rules tonight, but I've had this call on here so long, and I don't. They've been on here at least. I don't know how long they've been. At least, let me see. I've been on an hour 34 minutes. They've been on here at least an hour and 15 minutes. So if y'all don't mind, I'd like to go to 4263. They've been on here for a long time, and I promise we'll come right back to the members. But 4263, call or talk to us. 4263, going once. They probably done fell asleep. 4263, going twice. Wake up. 4263, going 3 times. Wake up. 4263. Wake up, man. Wake up. Wake up, 4263. Wake up. Wake up, 42.
Hello?
Yeah, you awake? You good?
Yeah, you hear me? You hear me? My bad.
I got you, man. I just want to make sure you awake, man. I know you've been holding on for a long time, man. Talk to us, man. What's up?
Hey,
man, what's your name,
there
man?
there was so much people on the line. You feel me? I'm about to fall asleep a little bit. My bad.
You good, baby. I got you up.
Until like 11 o'clock or so. You heard me?
I got you. You good. I appreciate you holding on, man. What's your name, brother?
Hey, man, this Nate from Palm Beach. Nate from Palm Beach.
Nate from Palm Beach. Talk to him, man. What's up with these Canes? Let's talk a little bracket if you don't mind. Go ahead. College playoff bracket.
Hey, look. I'm gonna just speak what was on my mind. You hear me? With the defense. Look, my thing is that why do we gotta wait so long? Like, why does a team gotta wait so long if they need to make changes to make changes? And I'm talking about, like, why does FSU gotta be 1-9 or whatever their record is just to get rid of their coordinators if you know they're doing bad? You know you're gonna have to get rid of these guys, right?
Okay.
Come on. Come on, bro. We know. I checked the website for the Hurricanes. I forgot exactly what it is. They already said that they looking for new defensive coordinators. We know this guy's gonna be gone. Like, everybody can say, oh, well, there's nothing we can do. Look, man, I get what y'all saying, but I just don't know how long I could watch. I could watch this defense being this bad. I don't know if I could watch it. I just don't know how we're gonna be able to save this team. I just feel like you got to get to the bottom of it as soon as possible, because it's just like, bro, it's that bad. It's that bad. I understand you want to win an ACC championship, but when you know something is the problem, and I understand they're gonna get on the players too. Yeah, we need to get some new cornerbacks too. I feel it. We need to get some new guys in the secondary, but I still don't feel like they're as that bad as they're being coached.
Listen, bro. Okay, Nate. Let me ask you a question. Let's just take fandom out for a second. Me and you, let's take our fandom out, and let's put it into a business aspect, right? I'm not sure what you do for a living, and that's not important. What I'm saying is, everyone has a boss, right? Would you agree that you have a boss?
Yeah, definitely.
So that boss would be what? The supervisor? Right. And that supervisor has a boss. Is that correct? Like maybe the owner of the company or the main manager.
Right.
Okay. What if you go to work and you don't, let's say, for example, you may not be getting the job done properly, and your supervisors come and talk to you and so forth and so on, and you come late to work and leave early and that kind of stuff, and the boss fires the supervisor, right? Because you can't get rid of you. Your supervisor doesn't have firing power to get rid of you, Nate. But the boss come in and say, the supervisor, you got to go because Nate come to work late, or Nate is not finishing the reports on time, or whatever it is that you do. Do you think he jumped the gun a little bit?
I get what you're saying.
And so all I'm saying is I hear it. I think there's a problem in all aspects. I said that before. We can fire the coordinator, but nobody was talking about firing him last year. So what did he forget to do this year than last year? What's the difference? So here's the real question. What is different between this year and last year from Coach Guidry? Do you think he's a different, like, do you think he like was skateboarding and fell and like forgot how to coach? Or I'm just asking. I'm just posing questions here.
Well, the problems are going to eventually get bigger and bigger if there is a problem anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something. It might not be as noticeable, but you keep putting the glass, you keep checking it out, and there's things that just keep spreading. You know what I'm saying? And eventually you see the offense doing better. And then now we've been seeing some problems, but there wasn't as much pressure. We were 7-5. We finally get a quarterback. We go undefeated, and we see this stuff And then now he's really getting tested, and now he just can't do it. And bro, my thing is that I'm pretty sure this is a great guy. I hate putting pressure, and this is why when I know a guy can't do the job, I don't want him to keep being scrutinized, because it's like, man, it's just like Tyler Van Dyke. You know this guy can't do the job, but you know this is a good guy. You just want to take him out the way so we don't have to keep focusing on this guy. And that's what it's getting to this point, because it's to the point where you know this thing is not going to stop here. You know it's going to be this bad. And now we got to go to the ACC championship knowing that this guy is still the problem. You can still have the problems, but it's just about getting to the root of it, sending a message. That's all it is with this.
So Nate, here's what I'll say. We're still in the driver's seat. We have to win.
Right.
But you're saying fire Lance Guidry now?
Well, look, I just don't know how, man. It's really bad, man.
I know, but that's not my question. Bad. Right now, I'm coming to you, Nate. I'm the big boss. You the supervisor. Do you want Guidry fired now or when? Do you want him fired now? I'll go in there and fire him right now. You've been dealing with him. I'm here. Nate, what do you want to do right now? I need your answer.
Man,
it's just yes or no. I don't need no talk.
I got to send a message. I'm getting rid of them right now, man.
Okay, no problem.
That's just me.
No problem. No problem. Now, here's what I always believe in. Don't ever give me a problem without a potential solution. Doesn't mean it has to be the answer. But if you're going to tell me a problem, I need a potential solution, Nate. So if you want to fire Guidry, all right, we're going to fire him. Who do we put in his place?
Look, man, anybody can do what he do.
Nah, that's not gonna work, Nate. Nate, Come on, Coach. Nope, you gotta get, because like you said, if Mario Cristobal comes in the press conference tomorrow and says, "I'm firing Lance Guidry," who do you see? We could yell from the mountaintops, "Get rid of him." You got to replace him because we're still in. It's not like it's the end of the season. It's not like this is the last game. I'm asking you, Nate. You want to fire? You say you want to send a message.
Hey, look.
But who's gonna read the message?
Now, I'm gonna give you a solution. Not everybody's gonna agree with this, man.
That's fine.
But but at least right now, man, I would try to. I just see something on Air Reed, man. That's just me.
He's
That's
not there.
Me. I understand.
Sir,
look, look.
Nate,
I'll give you. I just want to say this, Coach. I just want to say this. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I understand, because I do feel like there's just not a lot of detail going to the defense. It is going to take the offseason. I just don't know how much I can take watching this. It's just hard.
Nate, hold on, Nate. Listen, Nate, listen. You said Ed Reed, he's not even on the staff. You got it. We're in the middle of the season.
I get it.
I need an answer, Nate. Come on, man. Time is ticking. Time is money.
I get what you're saying. I get what, if there's nobody you can get on the staff, because in me, I would say, well, maybe Jason Taylor, but I think he's just as bad too. And that's just it. I'm just saying, man, it's just hard. It's really hard to deal with.
So
I get what
Nate,
you're saying.
Here's the problem I'm about to say, and I'm gonna be done with this part. Think about what I'm about to tell you. If you find problems, don't act too fast if you don't have a potential solution. Because guess what?
Right.
You'll be worse off than you were with that problem. I'm just saying, until you can come up with some potential solutions. You want to fire Guidry. That means that's an emotional response because you don't have an answer. So you made an emotional response, right? Think about what I'm about to tell you. That's an emotional response. And you don't even have maybe 1 or 2 or 3 different potential solutions set up. That means you haven't thought this thing through.
Is it that hard to find one, though?
He's got to be on the staff. My question is, you can't go get, listen, it's not, bro, it's not like you. Okay. Yeah, it's not like you working that doggone the grocery. Let me see.
Yeah.
You just go get another guy from Publix and tell him, hey, come be a cashier at this Publix. It don't work that way.
I get you. So I guess if maybe it would make more sense if we had a losing record. It would probably make a little bit more sense if we had a losing record because FSU did it. So who are they going to get as their coordinator?
Somebody's on staff. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I get it, but somebody's they're not. You think they fired a guy from FSU and they put it on doggone LinkedIn? Hey, looking for a defensive coordinator for the Florida State Seminoles, and the guys are just showing up on Monday morning like, I'm ready. Nah, it don't work like that. But anyway, Nate, man, you've been a true soldier, brother, man. You hung on this line for a long time, though. I do appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you,
Appreciate
man.
you. Appreciate you for having me, Coach. Man,
No problem, man.
You're
Call
doing a
in
good
every
job,
time.
man. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks, brother. All right, now.
Got you.
Yes, sir. All right, I'm gonna close the phone line here. So if you're on the line, please make sure you stay on the line. If you hang up, you will not be able to get back in. So if you're on the line, stay on the line. If you're not on here now, I know it's about a 10-second delay, so I'm trying to get everybody to call in the last second. I'm going to lock this line, and I won't even see that you call. All right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gotta wait 5 seconds, 10 seconds. All right.
The conference has been locked.
All right, let me get to, I got the members in the building. Angel, what's up with you, man? Angel, what's going on, baby?
Come on.
Talk to me.
What's up? Oh, you out here in the street.
All right, I'm listening.
All right. Anyways, I got a few points to make here.
Thank
That whole Fire Guidry, that's a bunch of BS. He needs some playmakers in the secondary.
Mm-hmm.
That should fix the problem. But I'm gonna blame Mario, and then I'll blame Guidry. And then Cam get a little bit of blame, but it's very minimal. I think the reason we lost that game was ego on Mario's part. I mean, the guy goes for it on 4th down, was it 4 times? I could see him going for it once and then, maybe kicking the rest, but he left a lot of points. He left a lot of points on the field. And if let's say you're on the offense, right, you put in all that work and you're 20 yards away from scoring, and then you decide to go for it and you don't get it. I get it once, but you do it 3 more times. That's kind of like, damn, we can't get some points. I mean, 3 at least better than nothing, right?
Okay. I'm listening.
So that's one. I'm sorry, say that again.
No, I was saying, he was 1 of 4 on 4th down, 3 of 10 on 3rd down, when they were 9 of 14 on 3rd down. Mm-hmm.
But on the ones where he could have went for the field goal, right? Like, I get it. You go for it once, and then you see how what Georgia Tech is trying to do, right? They're trying to keep your offense off the field, which is in turn giving the defense more issues because now you're wearing the defense out. I mean, their dudes was on the field for 10 plus minutes, not counting the other timeouts, like the TV timeouts and stuff. So you're wearing them out. Another caller said the offense can help the defense out. Well, I somewhat agree to that. If you methodically take the ball down the field, right, at least you give them guys some time to recover. If we have the number one offense, we should be able to do that, right? Even if you're dinking and dunking all the way down, but at least the defense is having some time to rest. The little blame that I give on Cam is obviously we can see clear as day. He does at times like to hold on to the ball a bit too long. That's really the only issue that I have with him. The issue I have with Dawson, is that you got to give Martinez more than just 15 carries. That dude needs at least 20 to 25 carries a game. He only gave Fletcher 4 carries that game. That's all he had was 4. Martinez had 15. And I think it was 7 yards. He was averaging the 7 yards a run, if I'm not mistaken. That would have helped out the defense. The defense is definitely not the best. They're really bad, but that's how the offense can help the defense, is by keeping the other team's defense on the field a little bit longer, knowing that Cam can do whatever he wants and score whenever he wants, right? We have the number one offense, so theoretically we can do whatever we want offensively. So those are my points on it. I think I blame Mario. I think his ego got in the way, and he decided to go on at every 4th down he had a chance to, when we could have just took the points. He took the points against FSU. Why he chose not to do it against Georgia Tech, I have no idea. I'm not saying we could have won the game, but at least the pressure, most of that pressure wouldn't have been on Cam towards the end of the game to play Superman and save.
Yeah, to your point, man, I can't remember all the fourth downs there were, but to be 1 of 4, that's 25%. That's not good at all. We lost that one fumble at the end. So I look at it as a clean game until the very last play there, or in essence. But
Right.
yeah, we just didn't put up any points in the second. Very minimal. We gave us we did truly leave some points. I did not truly understand the 4th and 16. That one really bothered me. The 4th and 16 is what really bothered me. And then with the 2-point conversion, a lot of people are not talking about. I don't understand.
It was ego. That's why I said it was ego instead of, let's just get the points, right? Kick the field goal, because we could have went in the half. It would have been 13-14 at half.
Right.
And then, I don't know when the other ones, when the other 4th downs were where we could have kicked the field goal. But let's say they would have had a field goal in the 3rd quarter, because I don't even think we scored in the 3rd quarter at all. We would have got something to the offense is better than nothing, right? Because at least the guys that are out there putting in the work are like, damn, we marched all the way down here, we didn't get nothing. To where I'm like, all right, we didn't get a touchdown, but we got something.
I get why they did the 2-point conversion. I just didn't think they needed it, because if you got the 2-point conversion, it would have been 18-21. You're a field goal away to tie it. So I understand the chart does say that. The chart, I get the chart when you look at it. But I thought it was more detrimental if you missed it. It was more momentum busting if you miss it than you to make it. I hope that makes sense. If you miss it, it kills the momentum more than you make it. I hope that makes sense. But anyway, we could definitely chop it up, man.
Yeah, no, for sure. And then my last thing is on the defensive side. I scratch my head on how is the freshman right now the best player on the defense? How is he able to get it? You're telling me that the other guys don't get it? Like, I don't understand. They're literally grading that man. I think the last game they graded him Pro Football Focus, whatever. Graded that dude the best defensive player past his past. So how does that happen?
I don't know who's grading them. That's the real question you got to ask. Who's grading these people? That's the first question.
Well,
right?
You know how they give the grades. They give the players the grades.
I know, but who's
when they go down?
But who's grading them? That's one question. I'm not questioning who they are, but I'm questioning who's grading them. That's one. Second is, bro, this is why I love this game, because there's never really one solid answer. There's so many moving parts. Like this equivalent to the Bugatti engine. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't the old Honda Accord, if you understand what I'm saying. It's a real complex game. And it's so easy to point fingers at everybody. And it is easy to do that. However, there's so many different variables for why things are the way they are. And what I really say is so hard for one man to take over and do it week in and week out. And that's just what it is, man. It's just kind of how I look at it.
Right. Yeah. I would say this. I'm a little nervous on these next 2 games. I feel like Wake and Syracuse are definitely going to try to emulate what Georgia Tech did. And in my opinion, any chance we get the ball, start the game, I think we should get the ball back. And the offense should hold on to that ball and just do their thing as long as they can whenever they get that ball in their hands, unless the game is flowing like it was against like Louisville, right? It was a back and forth. But if it's not a back and forth, Mario should be taking the points and minimize that defense from getting their ass whooped up and down that field.
Oh my
like
God,
Georgia Tech did Saturday.
Y'all tough.
They
man.
straight up, they whooped that ass up and down the field. I mean, that's what they did. I mean, come on, man. How you run almost 300 yards? You can't tell me that ain't no ass.
That's 248, 250.
Throw everything else out the window of who's missing, who's doing what. But that was the worst loss since taking a knee last year.
My bad, 271. You ain't lying. Matter of fact, let me go in and slap myself. I said 240. Ouch.
It was almost 300, coach.
271.
Hey, body blows, just straight body blows up and down the field. You can't tell me that ain't gonna mount the win out of your defense.
Yeah. Come on. Here's what I'll just say, Angel. I think the Angry Ape has a great look on the OJ Federic thing. It's like teaching someone with experience how to shoot versus a brand new shooter. I think that's a great way to explain it because he's a freshman. He's just a lump of clay, and he can be molded to what you want. And so that's a great way of looking at it. Thank you, Angry Ape, for that. Well, Angel, man, let me run through here, man. We had the 2-hour mark. Coach be saying, hey, I be trying to say what you call it, and Ray mad at me, man. I'm sorry, Ray.
Hey, you got to get in Discord and
no, listen. I told Ray to go in the Discord, and I got a very important phone call, and I missed her. And by the time I got back, she was gone, and she was mad at me. I'm sorry, Ray. But anyway, we'll talk. We'll chop it up. I mean, it's tough out here. Y'all don't understand what Coach be going through, but we gonna make it happen. All right, man. Appreciate it, man. Let me get Brother Jay Blaze on the line, man.
All right.
For sure. Brother Jay Blaze, the glue to the U, is in the building.
What's up, everybody? What's going on, Coach Hayes? Hey.
What's up with you, man?
It took 10 games for finally have a setback. You know, it's 10 games. We 9-1 and 5-1 in the ACC. You know, it's a much needed bye because of all the injuries.
Mm-hmm.
And we look at the time frame of the coaching staff and Mario, and you know, you got to give it to Mario. He's gotten better since he first got here. It's always going to be issues, which a lot of people is, and I can see now. You know, when we lose, you know, everything. I mean, we find everybody. We flying planes. We doing all type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But when we win, we riding high. So. I'm just saying this much needed bye week. I ain't seen 9-1. When the last time we been 9-1, Coach A?
Was it 2017?
Been 9-1.
Was it 2017?
Yeah, it's been a minute. So I'm appreciative. You know what I'm saying? It took 10 games for us to have a setback. You know, and you can always critique each game. You know, you got flaws, you got injuries on all teams, really.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm definitely, we know we got injuries on the defensive side of the ball for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
And we got issues. We do got issues, man. And I'm just looking for us to beat Wake Forest, get healthy first, beat Wake Forest, and then go up New York and beat Syracuse for us to get into the ACC championship. We tied with Clemson, so I mean. We got the tiebreaker, but we lose the game. That could put us out of the ACC championship. And SMU right there shining. You know what I'm saying? That hey, they're at the top right now. So, I mean, we got to use this bye week. We'll know what type of coaching staff we have and critiquing everything. Mm-hmm. You know, and
I agree.
They need to be in there, like my man say, watch film. They need to be watching film and getting healthy, man. And I'm sure Gentry and Dawson, I'm sure they got things they got to work on. I mean, it's also execution too on the field.
There you go.
Scheme and execution. I love your Coach Hayes. You put it down when you got the good, bad, and the ugly.
I appreciate
Hope everybody watch that. That's a blessing because you can learn a lot from it.
I appreciate
that.
And
I don't want to talk long. I just want to say, man. I hope I'm looking forward to this bye week. Hope we can get healthy because this is very important to us to getting healthy and get ourselves together. Right. And it brought us down to reality because that not being undefeated at one time, we was on the pedestal. Mm-hmm. You know, we ain't been here in a while, so it felt good. So, you know, it humbled us to lose one game, but it happened at the right time because we still control our destiny. We still can win this thing.
Right.
You know, all the way, you know, so. Hey, it is what it is right now. Let's keep pushing forward.
Let's do it.
One thing I want to say to you, like we do in the locker room,
Come on, man. Talk to him, baby. You know what time it is.
Baby. Canes Talk Live. Yes, sir.
We got Restrepo. Hey, boy, y'all got to hear Blaze in the locker room, boy, when Restrepo score. That boy, I know you'll wake up the whole neighborhood, boy. Restrepo. I love it, baby. I love it. Yeah. We going to his graduation, dog. We going to his graduation.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
We're going to be sitting in the stand.
Okay.
We're going to be dressed up like 2 tears. Because we're going to cry 2 tears in the bucket. When that dude leave, boy, I'm be hot. Boy, I'm be like,
I know that's right.
this song's dedicated. We're going to be like this, boy. Man. We come to the end of the road, boy. But anyway, man, appreciate you, Blaze, as always, man.
Oh, yeah. I see y'all. Y'all in the locker room.
All right. Thank you about it. All right. Real quick, man. I got Chris Kane. I'm going to let you go first. Get down, Brown. I want you to close us out. You're the last 2. Angel says, Coach, talk about the flip recruit. I just saw Hayden. I've been on live since basically almost 7 o'clock. So I saw a little bit of the film at the edge. I didn't get a chance to look at it. I will definitely get a chance. We're going to get the WREs are coming back. Coach, I've been trying. I got so much. And we're going to get it. I promise you. But we're going to get the new recruit. I know y'all super excited about it. But I got to get back on it. Matter of fact, slap myself. Let me get slap me. I hit myself in the eye. Slap myself so hard. All right. So we'll definitely do that. And we'll talk about it. We'll get those broken down and stuff in the background. All right. Get down, bro. I hope you don't mind. You're gonna go last. Chris Kane, talk to us, baby. What's up?
What's going on, Coach? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Man, I slapped myself in the eye. But I'm talking about what's up.
Man, you gotta be careful doing that, man.
Hey, man, sometimes you got to get yourself right. So talk to me, man. What's your thoughts about these Canes, man? I know everybody been talking about what they did at Georgia Tech. I need to talk about going forward, though.
That's what I call it. Just relax. Everybody just...
It's hard to hear you, bro. I don't know if you're on speakerphone or not. It's hard to hear you a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Coach. Can you hear me now?
100% better. Go for it.
Okay, yeah. That's my Bluetooth. Yeah, I was just saying, Coach, like we just need to relax, okay? Did the team need the loss? Oh, did they need to make adjustments earlier? Yeah. Do they know their flaws? I hope so. We got 2 more games. They know everything right now. We control everything in front of us. Okay, we can't blame nobody else for our downfalls. But we also can't blame nobody else for our success either. So what we need to do is we need to have the right personnel in order to play these plays, to do these plays. Okay. Everything that I listened to what you said, everything is with their 3rd and 18 and on the sticks and everything else, man. It made perfect sense. But the thing is that this stuff right here, my whole thing is that this is week 10, okay? And this is who we are. And you don't make no kind of adjustments in order to do certain things when you're supposed to. Yes, the defense played a little bit better. They played a little bit better than they did at Cal.
Right.
You know, the offense brought us back. But we came back in a 1-point win. But we won. You know what I'm saying? We found ways to win. Yes, the defense has a lot of holes in it. We know that. It's like the defense is like a fish net and we trying to grab water. It ain't gonna happen. But what we can do is try to get the right personnel in there in order for these zone plays to work, in order for these man plays to work. Okay, stop having Kiko out there when you're going against these they're gonna run it best because they're gonna burn them. Everybody knows that. That's the weak side. We gotta set the edge. But like you said, if we take one cork out and put it over here to fill it, then we leave the gap integrity open. So we gotta have discipline with that. We gotta be able to cover the gaps. We gotta be able to cover the edge, but we gotta have the personnel to do it, Coach. Sometimes it's not about the big names. Sometimes it's just about the players. Okay? And I said this before. I'd rather have 3 stars full of dogs than have a 5 stars full of, B-words. You know what I'm saying? Because the big names is cool and all. But if you just a big name and you just a flash in the pan and that's it. I want dogs, man. That's all. And that's what we need to get. Not saying we don't have no dogs, because we do. Not saying that. But we just need to get the right type of dog. Every dog you can't have is a pet. Every dog ain't gonna be like a certain type. You know, you get what I'm saying?
I
So
totally
we just
agree.
got to have the right, fundamentally, right personnel in
Mhm.
order to make these plays. Because these last two games are very important. And yes, we do get a bye week. We do get a bye week. You know what I'm saying? This ACC championship game, this is going to be important. If we do what we're supposed to do, and we win out, we go to the ACC championship for what, the second time? This will be, and if God's will, knock on wood, pray to God we win it. You know, if we get to that chance, but we have to put the things in order. We control our fate. Okay, can nobody be faulted for nothing else. Don't never leave no game into no ref's hands. Okay, we got to be ready for this. We got 2 weeks, two, to get ready for Wake Forest. 2 weeks. There should be no excuses when we play that last home game at home. That's senior day. That's Restrepo's last home game, along with a lot of other seniors.
Okay.
So they got to go out with a bang. You know what I'm saying?
I totally
But
understand.
it's not only about them either, Coach. It's about those coming behind them. The knowledge that they're going to get from these seniors or from these juniors. So we have to make this work. And it has to work, and it has to work in the right way. And that's all. But we keep our heads up, man, and everybody stop looking at the glass as half empty. Look at it half full, because look, what were we a year ago? What were we 2 years ago? Everybody was calling for Mario's head. 5-7. He fires that crew, gets him a whole new staff. We become 75. And everybody wanted this one fired. Now we 9-1. We go ahead. We're getting better as year 3 turns. The only way we're gonna go is up. So let's just calm down. And I know it's stressful, but let's just hang in there, because it could be a whole lot worse. We could be 1-9. We could be 4-5. We could be a whole lot of things right now. So we blessed to have this right now. But this right here was a wake-up call. So I think we're gonna be good, Coach.
All right.
We just need to chill out and just let it happen.
Oh, we ain't got no choice. We're gonna watch it happen. I mean, it's the inevitable. We're gonna they gonna play the
It's just
last 2
with these
games.
players, Coach, there's no excuses. This personnel, we got to get the right people in. Because if, from what I'm hearing, Wake Forest is just like Georgia Tech. And that if they're anything similar, we need to be prepared. Even if they're not the same and they're complete opposites, we need to be prepared for them. And we need to be prepared for Syracuse, because that up there, that's a different type of noise, because that don't go out in no stadium. That's in a dome, and it's a whole lot louder than what you think it is. Okay, so we got to be prepared for everything. Cross every T, dot every I, and we'll be all right. That's it.
I love it, Chris. That's awesome. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I had to make that up, man, for that thing. I didn't want to give off the wrong. I didn't want to catch no more crossfire. But I know Coach was he said he would get hot, but I just, man, he's unpredictable. He's unpredictable.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? He's very unorthodox. So I was just, you know what I mean? But this right here, I think we're gonna be all right. All
right, we're gonna definitely find out, man. So we're gonna definitely see. I think Miami is fine when it comes to up to the ACC game. I would like to see and really study maybe SMU. I think is what it is. I don't think they'll drop a game at the end these last 3 weeks here. Do they have a bye? No, they already had that bye week. So SMU schedule. SMU.
Oh, SMU, yeah.
They have. Oh, they got Boston College, Virginia, and Cal. So.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now, Coach, and this is gonna be my last thing. We go to that ACC championship and we win it, or we gonna be in that shit in that locker room, and we gonna show how ass in that. I already know.
I'm trying to get everybody to get their tickets to go to the game now. I saw the tickets were $51. It may be more now, but they were $51 to the ACC championship. The tickets to the game. Now I don't know how you're gonna get that. That's on you. But $51 for a college football game for a championship game wasn't bad. Now they may be more now.
Man, I'm in Southeast Georgia, coach. I'm down here by Jacksonville. Shit. I mean, I go up to North Carolina. I'll see how far Charlotte is for $51.
Let's make it a party, bro. They're going to ticket StubHub or whatever right now. Somebody go on StubHub and find out what the tickets cost are right now.
Yeah, see what that is, man. It might make it a little trip or something like that. Shit.
No, they play at 8 o'clock that night.
But in order for us to do that, they just got to do their part. They do their part, we'll do ours.
Bro, I don't see us losing 2 more games. So we're in the ACC championship. I'm not going to even go there with that. Like, I'm not going to even I'm not worried about that. We're gonna be in the game.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, because you were talking about somebody gonna trip if we lose a Syracuse or a doggone man, please.
We better not lose to no damn fruit.
Bro, look, they up already.
No damn Demon Deacon and all that old dumb man.
Hold up, the ticket's up $60.60 right now already. That fast. Because you got to remember, it's getting closer. Yeah, they're in the nosebleeds, but you just got to get in the stadium. That's all that matters.
I don't even care. I don't even care, coach. I want to go.
I want to go. All right. Well, that's what we're going to do, man. Appreciate you, dog. Let me run Chris, man. Got to get down Brown in the building. This should be interesting.
Oh, my man. Get down Brown. Been a fan since 1983. Boy, I swear, he remind me one of my daggone uncles. I ain't even going to lie. I want to hear this shit, though. But I'm going to be listening to this show, though, coach.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, dog. Be safe out there.
Yes, sir.
All right. Chris Kane for life member. All right, we got to get down Brown in the building. I'm looking at these real quick. Ticketmaster got the tickets for $60.60. Yes, are they in the nosebleeds? Yes, they're in the nosebleed. But you're going to be in the building to witness history. The Miami Hurricanes winning their first ACC championship. First ACC championship. What they say? You ain't got to be the captain of the yacht. You just got to be on the boat, baby. Huh? Get down Brown, been a Kane fan since 1900 and what?
83. Coach, what's up, baby?
What's up, man? I'm trying to get these people to get these. Think about it. These tickets cheaper than the Hurricane tickets. And this for the championship. As soon as they going to narrow it down, the ticket's going to be more expensive.
Well, you know what we got to do? We got to make sure our name on the ticket. And I heard you, and I've heard everything. I've heard Nate, and I know your position. You want to move forward. Mm-hmm. I watched the good, bad, and the ugly, and I know, I know some things you can say and you can't say. But moving forward, and being a fan, and I just want to, and I ain't saying I don't know everything. And to be honest with you, you asked Nate a question, and I want to answer for Nate. I'm gonna be his advocate.
All
you
right.
say 5 get you today, and who will be the defensive coordinator? Coach Hayes. We'll set the edge. We ain't got no edge now. If you see a woman walk around with no edge, it ain't a pretty sight. She could be your sister, your auntie. She ain't looking good as somebody that got an edge. I just got an edge. And I couldn't stop him from looking at me in Publix and everywhere. But getting back to this football 101, man.
You crazy.
And I ain't even going to start. Huh?
Man, you crazy. I ain't messing with you.
I'm going on the offensive side of the ball.
All right, can I hold up? Before you do that, can I give you some love? I hate to interrupt you. I want everybody to know that Get Down Brown has his own emoji in there for the members. I want people, I don't think y'all know that. If you look at that right there, look at Shad. No, listen, look at Shad's comment. Right? Get Down Brown. It's got his own emoji. It's got him with the 83 behind it. Y'all spam up the chat right now with number Get Down Brown emojis. E Brown got one too.
Come on, baby.
Come on. I should see nothing. If you a member, I better not see nothing but Get Down Brown emojis off of them. But go ahead. I'm talking.
That's what I'm talking about.
Talk to him.
Right here on Coach A's show.
Talk to me. We'll get us a V12 emoji too.
Hey man, listen. I just want all them weapons. I don't want the offensive coaches and the defensive coaches. We're not alligators to get alligator arms. Whenever you get in a war, your arms get short. Throw the ball across the middle, you ain't even trying to stick your hands up because you worried about getting hit. I'm just gonna say this. In the running back room, I heard a guy say Martinez need more than 15. Lyles and AJ Allen need more than 0. Every game got its own characteristics. You can't pound the football okay, Coach Dawson, out of the shotgun. They got something called an I formation. They got something called a heavy formation.
Mm-hmm.
And our thing went up and down the sideline since they had a 90-yard run in Tampa, Florida. A.J. Allen hadn't ran in 2 weeks since we was in Louisville. You got more than them 2 big bites.
True story.
Coach, 4th and 16 broke my heart too. But you know what broke my heart and almost made me take my jersey off and set it on fire? The one I had since 2001. On 4th and 1, he called a rollout to the left and threw the ball to Mark Fletcher.
Yeah, I saw that.
What? But anyway, so, man, and I think my problem is I've seen too much good football to overlook bad football and bad coaching. But I ain't going to beat it up. I ain't going to kick the dead horse. Moving forward, man, and we in a copycat league. You know what Wake Forest doing right now?
What they doing?
Man, we knew that the guy was wounded. A last call to we banged up. Everybody just chill. We all right. That guy was banged up. When he came into the game, everybody on the defensive side and Gitcher should have been saying, run, 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 speed, sweep. Call time out and set the freaking edge. Go cover 2 blitz and bring your corners and kiss the speed sweep. Now you ain't got a Yake and Yoda. Bring the safety and bring him up. Man, bring that damn cornerback up and let him kiss that speed sweep. Finally. You got to make it. My biggest problem, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to go, because I don't want to be Debbie Downer, but man, I just want them coaches to coach. Now, if Gitcher and Lance Dawson can't coach no better than they've been coaching, I need them to get in the transfer portal. And I got the answer. Go get Ken Dawson. Well, Ken Dawson ain't on staff. Move Kevin Beard up. But Dawson, my biggest problem ain't with we can't stop nobody. And he said Jason Taylor might not know what he's doing. Trust me, Jason Taylor is a Hall of Famer. I don't know, maybe competition make everybody better. Can't nobody come on your show and get that microphone coach and run your show the way you run it. Not even me. And I'm anointed with a microphone. But guess what? You handle your show. That's why it's the best hurricane football show out there.
That's what I'm talking about.
You the best at it, baby. And I just want to get you to be his best or get out of town. Get on back to Louisiana where your family at. Nigga, he can't stop nobody. I'm fed up with it. And I ain't got no show. So I'm going to say it. He needs to be fired if he can't stop nobody. If Wake Forest come in here moving this football and we don't stuff them and win convincingly to get ready for this thing, because the playoff football is cold weather, off running game, and defense. So, moving forward, that's what I want to see. That's all. And I want to win, man. We should be undefeated. Yeah, it's over with, but, man, we got too much talent to be losing. I'm just being real. Yeah. So, man, great show. I'm going to say what some people might. And then everybody, we ain't going to all agree, but, man, I hate losing when I know we should have won. I ain't really slept since that game. And Mario Cristobal, great recruiter, that got him beat you 2 years in a row. If you and him got in the elevator, he done came out of there and you've been laying on the mat 2 years. Get up. Mario, get up. This man done hit you in the mouth 2 years. Come on, man.
Did you just say if they got in the elevator? Mario,
if they got in, 2 men walked in 2 years in a row, and the camera showed one guy walking out with a smile. He hugging his players. He kissing his players. He done beat Mario 680-some days in a row. He been better than him. As a man, that will eat me alive. Nobody in this state of Florida that announced the way I announced or even get the minister mic and minister ain't better than me.
Hold on, it'll eat him or what?
Nobody that announced, I'm a paid announcer. They pay for my voice. High school football game, track meets, I'm a minister, I lead praise. Ain't nobody leading praise and worship like me now. Ain't nobody singing Amazing Grace better than me. They might sing it. They ain't singing it like me. This guy has, man, listen, I just need them to tighten up or get in the portal. Mario Cristobal, Dawson, Gitry, tighten up or get in the portal or get on the Greyhound. I'll pay the $33.99. Sick of it.
Golly,
Let's
boy.
go, King.
Get,
I'm
get
gonna say
down,
what
Brown.
can't be said.
Listen,
Yeah.
get down, Brown, boy. You the best, my man. You are the best. But
Hey.
they've been lighting you up
Hey.
in the chat with the doggone get down Brown emojis. Man, the members showing
Boy,
up,
I
man.
love it.
You love it?
I love it. And Coach, let me tell you this. I owe you the ticket. I'm taking care of your ticket to the doggone ACC championship game. Your room is on me. Your ticket is on me. And we live on air. So you make the reservations and watch your cash app start singing real soon.
Uh-oh.
That's
Ting-a-ling-a-ling. School bell ring. Knife and fork. Five for dumpling. Booyaka, booyaka. Chop. Oh. Boy, we finna go party.
Kane.
Let's go,
We
Kings.
pissed off.
We
Let's
pissed
go,
off.
baby. I'll be hitting you up soon. And your cash out will be ringing soon. I'm buying your ticket, bro. You know how I roll out the red carpet now. And it's about that time, bro. So, yeah.
I love
Go
it.
Go Canes, baby.
Go Canes,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Shout out to Get Down Brown. Been a Cane fan since 1983. I think he helped pick the colors out, the orange and the green, and said we're going to be Hurricanes.
I did.
Uh-oh. And I think he even named Sebastian the Ibis. He understand me. He a bad boy.
Yes, sir.
I love it, man. Get down. Appreciate you, baby. I got the roll. Okay, I think he.
Yes, sir.
All right. Man, that's awesome. But I got to tell you this. We went to Florida State, not this year, but last year. He rolled out the red carpet. Came pick coach up in the Cane Mobile. When I say the Cane Mobile, half of it painted orange. The other side painted green. The rim spinning like the crib. He got the flags on it. And when you open up the inside, a gust of wind come out like a hurricane, like a category 5. It's crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Huh? And when you ride down, all you hear is, get down. And the other side of the street say, Brown. I ain't never seen nothing like it a day in my life. We riding down the street, right? This is true. This side here, they be like, get down, right? Like we ride, get down. And the other side of the street be like, Brown. I'm like, this man here is half man, half amazing. We park the Cane Mobile. We get out. And the first thing happened. And you could tell me if I'm like, matter of fact, he's still on here. Look, get down. What happened when we parked the car? Get down. What happened when we parked the car?
Man, as soon as we parked the car, bro, we get out the car and a guy look and say, hey, man, that's Get Down. That be on Coach Brown radio show. Guy came over, man, all the way from Palm Beach. Man, I became a celebrity because this man was in town in my vehicle. Man, we took pictures. I mean, hey, man.
I ain't lying. I thought you was going. I just haven't looked back at the app. I'm telling you, did we park the car? You jumped out. That boy put on a crushed velvet green blazer with the. Listen, this is what I'm about to tell you. The crushed velvet green blazer on top of the what? On top of the what?
Hey, on top of my jersey.
The 01 jersey with the camouflage cargo shorts.
Believe it.
This man look like halfway Willy Wonka, halfway Army soldier, and halfway Devin Hester. I ain't never seen nothing like it a day in my life. With it, look,
and don't forget my uncle and halfway David Man. I am a Brown, Mr. Brown. I dress like Brown. I'm a Brown for real. So that's how I dress, man.
That job, hey, listen, when I tell you this was the most amazing thing I ever seen, we walking down, and all I'm hearing is get down, Brown. Get down, Brown. I'm telling you. Huh? Leon County was on lock. Am I lying? Get down? Leon County was on lock.
It was epic, man.
Listen, not only, I ain't tell you this. When we walk in the stadium, where we went?
Straight to where we belong, in the Champions Club on the 6th floor. And what I'm gonna do for all the listeners,
we're going all the way up.
I'm gonna upload the pictures and videos from that when we invaded Dope and went to the Champions Club. I'm gonna post that on my Instagram page. Get Down Brown Curry Express LLC, and you can see what me and Coach talking about.
I think I got video for. Listen, you know how they say we going all the way up. We went from the ground level. We went to the ground level, and I gave Jesus dap on the way to the seat. That's how high we was up there.
Come on, man.
Come on. He say, have a good time, my son. I say, thank you, Father. And guess what? We went and enjoyed the game. That's how we was up there, baby. I'm trying to tell you. We ate like some Romans, right? We ate in there like some real Vikings. It was me throwing bones over our shoulder. Get that crap out of here. Right. This was out of control. I was supposed to be off here a long time ago, but I had to give y'all the experience.
Yeah.
We eating like some real
Now they
Romans.
understand. Go ahead.
Yeah. And I forgot to tell y'all this about Get Down Brown outfit. That boy had the knee-high socks with the orange and green stripes at the top. You know, the long white sock with the orange on one, like the three stripes at the top, and then green on the others. Man, I'm telling you, boy. Man. Get Down. They ain't ready for this. They ain't ready for it. We going to ACC championship.
Listen, championship, man.
We finna turn Charlotte. We finna turn Charlotte to Canesville. We already took over Gainesville. Yeah. We finna take
already took over Oneville, Gainesville, Twoville, Louisville, next one, Threeville. Come on, man, Trillville. Let's go, man.
So hold on, we took over
man, good, man.
Gainesville done turned into Canesville.
Okay.
Louisville done turned into Canesville. Charlotte finna get turned to Canes. Man, it's done. It's done.
Come on, Trillville, man. Call us Trillville. Come on, man. Trillville, Lucille.
I love it. Yeah, Charlotte, North Carolina. That's where the ACC championship is gonna be. Where you gonna see my beloved Miami Hurricanes take on some ponies. They ain't even a full horse. They're a little pony. Get that crap out of here, man. We got to go.
And you know what? That's gonna be epic. They got about 18 former Hurricanes on our roster. That's going to be a Cane reunion, man. That's going to be awesome, man.
Let's do it.
We're going live, man. Yeah, we're going live from Charlotte, Coach.
Live from Charlotte.
Yes, sir.
Matter of fact, the Cane Mobile is so stink, he don't even drive it. He get it towed on a flatbed and then get off and drive it around. Hold up. But he tow it in the Cane tow truck. This is what y'all missing. The Cane Mobile is on the flatbed of the Cane flatbed, the Cane tow truck. So the tow truck even orange and green on one side. It got spinning rim. This too much work, man. I got to be up out of here. I can't take no more Get Down. I got to go.
Let's go. We got an off week. Let's go. We got to get ready for the Deacon Demons. Let's go, man.
Let's go. Yes. Get Down. I'm out of here, man. Yeah, that's you too, bro.
Yes, sir. Good night, baby.
Yes, sir. Get Down Brown been a Cane fans since 1983. And also to all of my Cane fans out there, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. All of the members out there, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Coach got a lot going on right now. We're doing some other things on the other side, on the personal side, but it's good stuff, but just a lot going on that's actually taking a lot of attention. I appreciate you guys for watching the Good, Bad, and Ugly film review. Thank y'all for always supporting, leaving comments. Y'all killing in the chat. Well, I'm loving it. The chat, y'all too funny, man. And like I said, we about to get up out of this joint. So with all that being said, make sure you go check out our show sponsor for the day, Interstate Sports Gifts with an S.com. My man Trevor, huge Cane fan. Go check him out, man. Got all kind of Cane gear plus other sports, NFL, I believe some baseball and stuff. I'm not sure about the other sports. I may be wrong. T. Hines, what's up? But definitely go check out the website. If not, call him. The information's in the description. He'll tell you what he got on the store. He got stuff from wall stuff to trash cans to floor mats to car mats to pool table covers, lamp shades. He got it all, man. So with all that being said, Coach Hayes will catch you as always. Is go Canes. And stay tuned. We may get another show in because we on the bye week. So we'll see. Peace. Somebody pass me my cane juice because, boy, we finna party like it's 1999 in Charlotte, North Kakalaki. That's what it's about to be. If you understands me, that's what it's about to be.